Hello and welcome, one and all. I am Poe the Crow, your teller of tales and narrator of An Unlikely Tale, Ascension. Based in the Sword Coast of Faerun, where we use a combination of various TTRPG systems, a dash of homebrew, and a sprinkling of the classic rule of cool. Tonight will be the continuation of their infiltration of the sewers of Menzo Baranzan and unto the estates of House Bainray, where, if all goes to plan, they seek to slay the drow matriarch Kenthel Bainray herself. And potentially have a little more fun along the way. Like with our good friend the Woe Strider. Anyway, note this is a brutal, grimdark adventure, filled with various hardships, struggles, and injustices, so if you have a low constitution score, you may want to get some advantage for those saves. With that said, my friends, let us unleash our players, because I'm excited to get going.
They need to go out then, because...
Hi.
No.
Hello.
What is that?
How's it going?
Pretty good. That's a good image that only we can see.
Just share it, stream, share it, swear.
Hmm.
Don't do it.
I mean, I'm sure me and Remy have seen worse though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made Captain Hook's ship fly.
Wait,
How?
they did that in Hook. They did that
Yeah.
in Hook.
But like, this is the live action, so how the
Hook
did they
was
do
live
that?
action.
I mean,
Oh,
that was
was
part
it?
of the that was part of the first part of the story because that's how they kidnapped. Wait, no, that wasn't. No, that was Peter Pan 2. Never mind.
There was a show I liked. I can't remember. It was a live action movie I did like, and I was like, I don't even remember what it was though.
I didn't like any of the live action ones. They were
I can't remember what it was called. I wish I knew the name of it.
kind of cringe.
Mm.
Most of them.
They had a Peter Pan live action film once already years ago, and they had Coldplay as a treat of music.
I think it might have been it, to be
yeah.
honest.
Yeah.
It was the first time I ever heard like Teen Spirit by Nirvana from the live action movie I'm talking about, and I was like, this is a good song.
It's an alright. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
just hit. I think I just took critical damage from that.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
a kid when I watched it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, this song is nice.
I think me, Silas, and Alice are like.
I could feel the crow's feet growing in as we speak.
That's y'all's fault. Stop being old.
You listen
Crow's
here,
feet.
whippersnapper.
Hey, you know what's not cringe? Going to
people.
kill the Baroness.
Is she even a baroness?
You guys want to know what I just
Whatever
said?
she is.
You guys did not hear
We
a
don't
thing
know
I
yet,
just
we
said,
don't
did
know.
you? You guys
No,
are
I
like, want
heard
to know
you.
what's not cringe? And I'm like, old people.
I heard you.
I just called y'all not cringe. I guess I'll take my niceness back. Fuck you, you guys are cringe.
I love you too.
Oh, shove it. Too late.
I love you.
Oh.
Stop being cringe, nay nay.
What the fuck?
What
What?
was that?
What?
What was that?
it, Morov.
What was that?
My cat just screamed at me.
Meow.
Deserve.
You're like
The
brave
fuck,
flocks.
Silas?
Look. You call me cringe? I'm gonna give you a reason to call me cringe.
What, cats screaming at you?
I mean,
Was that the reason to be cringe?
I feel like
Called
that's just the
cringe? Like,
description of our whole group.
Real.
Oh, you think this is
Real.
bad? I can get worse.
how do I get worse? You old. I
You
don't
know
know.
what?
You old it.
You know what? We're going to be worse just to spite the fact that you think this is bad already.
Yep.
There's one easy way to be worse.
Vor.
Did you just say vor?
Yeah.
Is it
Okay.
weird that in my brain vor has become normalized because it's been used so much,
Oh,
and now
yeah.
I think of other things?
Oh yeah. Also, honestly, I played that weird vor platformer, which is actually kind of good. It kind of.
It is actually. What the
Oh.
heck?
What?
The
Yeah,
one that's
there's
yeah.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I don't worry about it. I streamed it before, but don't worry about it.
You streamed it?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
What?
The one that still
Yeah,
gets
no,
me
what
is
the fuck?
inflation stuff, and I'm kind of like, I don't think I'll ever get this.
The worst part about it is that, you know, the art and the fetish aside, it's actually a pretty good game.
Word.
The mechanics actually make sense.
So,
Sounds like one of those guys that says they watch porn for the plot.
I mean, if
Yeah,
I was
D&D. How's it going?
yeah,
lifeguard.
Guys, hi stream. I totally remembered that you guys were there.
Just
This is
meeting
how
our
we
status
always
quo
open.
on this channel. Yeah, exactly.
it's pretty par for the course.
Yeah.
Welcome to the DPRQ.
Reminds me of that
Um,
one time you came back and I was talking about
Yeah, there's a clip
Hey,
of
hi,
that.
guys.
There's a clip of that.
I know there is. I know there is. I hesitated to say it because I was like, I know he's gonna come back the moment I say it. I know he's gonna come back the moment I say it. And you did. You did.
I'll just publicly apologize for delaying the stream for not waking up.
I will not apologize for anything that I do. Suffer.
You're all good. You're all good.
That's on course.
So, how about a little recap, my friends?
Let's
Yes.
go.
All right. When last we left
What the heck?
our intrepid adventurers.
Okay.
Oh, I hate this.
I don't like this either. What the hell is happening?
I want off this ride.
Continue.
I want a refund.
When last we left off, our party, having escaped from the tale set on them by Kenthal Bainray, as they slip away from the safe house after a meeting with the Spider Mage, do we find them nestled away, hiding, and laying low as they await the arrival, not just Frederick, but their allies bearing the map they need to infiltrate the Bainray estates. And after a time, they regretfully learn that while they have found the map brought to them by the quickling known as Cobweb, it would seem that Tethlamaris, the man whom they had originally believed to be the Spider Mage, was seemingly captured and wounded. This compounded with the fact that they believe themselves now to be compromised, they decide it's all or nothing. And using the maps, outline a plan to infiltrate via the sewers and sneak into the Bainray Estates via its cellar. After finally getting in contact with Frederick, they send a message via Sending Stone to meet them at a location outlined to them by Cobweb, and set off in pursuit. Along the way, using the magical properties of remembrance, Lance is able to see a rather harrowing discovery. As long, tenderless threads and columns of what seemed to be spider web extend to and fro from base to cavernous ceiling across a large portion of Menzo Berenzon. And believing it prudent to avoid coming into contact with them, they follow his instructions and guidance until they eventually make it to their destination. A lone alleyway is where they wait until eventually Frederick arrives. And after a short report, they proceed into the depths. As they navigate the deep darkness of Menzo Berenzan, the first thing they happen across, lurking and skulking in the dark, is a single-eyed creature, seemingly watching them from the shadows. And at the probing of Lazarus, it launches an attack, revealing itself in its rather diminutive form. After weathering a psychic assault from the creature, Jerry, in a fit of anger and wrath, demolishes the creature, reducing it to little more than a pulpy mass when his rage is quelled. And so they proceed on, eventually coming across next an even more disturbing discovery. For though this small-eyed creature stalked them in the dark, there was far more dangerous things lurking. As they came under the harassments of a woe strider, whom posed 3 riddles to the party. 3 riddles that they may pass unharmed. And 3 riddles they answer, much to the frustration of the Strider. But the creature keeps its word and skulks off into the darkness. Leaving our party now, the last stretch, unobstructed, and now where they currently rest, taking a moment of reprieve before proceeding onward. In the dimly lit, musky, dank darkness, a single torch strewn amidst their huddled grouping. The shadow of a ladder just several feet away, flickering against the wall and leading to the trapdoor that is the cellar of House Bainray. As each of you sit there, taking a moment to rest, soaking in the moment of privacy in this otherwise ever watchful city. What do they do?
So we were raiding the storeroom, right?
Not yet. We were about to.
Ah, right.
You took a rest, didn't we?
Yeah, we took a rest in the caverns because we didn't
Yeah.
know what kind of storeroom it was, and it was already above ground. But
And I
that's where
wanted
we're
to
gonna be
test
popping
my
off.
I wanted
What
to
did you
test
do?
my little feelings manipulator thingy.
Oh yeah, yeah. You gaslit Jerry for the last bit. I remember.
Yeah.
just so we're all in like the same page, there's a big chance we're gonna be fighting a god, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that our whole goal though? Like,
Spider wife.
wife?
She ain't my wife.
I mean, if that's what you're
Depending
into,
on
I
how
ain't
she
gonna
looks,
judge,
she
but-
can be my wife.
My wife.
Bad
I knew that was
wife.
coming.
Okay.
Bad wife. We gotta destroy.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
It's all good.
Look, we've got to destroy her before Tranquil can find her. Okay, we can't risk
That's
that.
true.
That's quite a valid point. If Tranquil were to learn of Loath, I seldom shudder to think what he might do to win her favor.
Let's put her out of her misery before that can happen.
Oh yeah, that's a
Agreed.
fate. That's a fate worse than
Yeah.
death. Nobody deserves that. Imagine being hounded by Tranquil.
Man, I just want
would rather
grilled spider.
Die.
Hey, God, mommy, please come inside me.
What?
That's Tranquil.
That sounds about pretty par for the course of something
Yeah,
they would
you're
say.
not wrong. It's just the way you said it.
Phrasing, yes. Phrasing.
Yeah, your phrasing was a bit.
Oh, that was intentional. That was
There?
intentional.
Oh, yeah.
That was intentional.
Yeah. Because again, par for the course.
But yeah.
In any case, Kaz has a really big hankering for making something. Just whatever makeshift hobo she could possibly snap together for consumption.
Are you wearing your apron?
Yeah,
Yeah.
her very special apron. It says Kaz on it.
You think?
Well,
Ready
Owlboy
for-
told her, so he wouldn't
yeah.
lie.
True.
Alright, well,
Glorp.
were you to gather some more of the torch sticks from your pack, you might be able to forge a small fire and prepare a quick meal.
But are we inside?
We're in the sewer. We're not in the. We're like before
thought we
the
left.
entrance. No, we
Yeah.
didn't.
I thought we were just outside of it.
Yeah, because we were
Yeah, we're
stinky and we were like, oh, prestidigitation.
Yeah, we're still underground. We're like in between the entrance of the storeroom.
Does it
and
still
the
smell
sewer.
awful?
Yeah.
Far less so than where you had previously ventured, yes.
Okay, so unfortunately, Kaz does not have any torches, but she does have a tinder box.
I have fire.
Oh
I
yeah.
can just fire.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have 10 torches.
I got
I can
nothing.
make fire with my hands.
Yeah.
And as you pile up the wood offered to you by Lazarus, you stand back as Chiquita steps forward and launches 2 quick fire bolts into the collection. Tuned down for their otherwise destructive effects. With the warmth of the small fire now illuminating the area around you some 30 feet, and dim light an additional 15. What do you do next?
I guess this is the tricky part. Where is zing that we can cook? It would be in there, right?
Pointing at the storeroom.
Wait. You don't have anything on you that you.
Nah, we had that fish a while ago, but that was a while ago.
I have 10 days worth of rations still on me.
I have a lot of rations like dried
I have no
meats
food.
and dried meats and other things.
Chiquita pulls out like a blade of grass, a dandelion.
What was it stuck in between your joints?
she, she just keeps them.
Like keep it in a place for safekeeping. I've had it since the beginning of our adventure.
In before
It's gonna go sniffing around.
in before Chiquita has a built-in terrarium somewhere around her.
As you attempt to sniff around, you find that your nose is assailed by a plethora of foul odors. But you do catch a gentle wafting coming from the storeroom hatch above. The smell of smoked meats and cheeses.
Meat and cheeses.
Do you risk getting it now and possibly alerting people of our location?
I say we hold off.
No. We
Man,
just
I'm
gotta.
hungry.
We just gotta. Oh boy. What's that word again? Discreet.
Discreetly.
Yeah, that one.
I have a question real quick before we continue out of character. Weren't we eating goop, gop, whatever it's
We were
called?
eating the last of the gup gup. Yeah, we were.
Yeah,
we were
before
eating
we-
the last of the gup gup.
Yeah.
Enough of the gup. We need balanced food to keep our
Wait.
strength.
But we
We're
just
also in a-
ate.
We're also in a little bit of a time limit, to be honest.
We just ate. Why do we need to eat more?
Wait, did we?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
we
just
ate-
ate the gup gup before we ended last session. We were sharing the last of the gup gup before we. Yeah. I
But
don't think we
Cass
need
still
to eat.
feels hungry.
Oh no.
Okay. You can have more of the gup gup.
Well,
Yeah.
Kaz, wouldn't you want to have a meal after we win? To celebrate instead of like beforehand.
That is also a good point.
Also, if you're hangry, that's only going to make your rage stronger.
Yes, for when you're fighting the, what are we fighting again?
Spider god thing. Spider
I'm
goddess.
saying this in character.
We're trying to kill Quental, the spider goddess. Avatar.
Yeah, save your rage for when we're fighting this thingy.
Yeah, I don't think we have much time, to be honest. We are.
Imagine if this was actually a feat for being a hangry barbarian.
Make it.
Okay. Kickstart over the fire.
As the last of the dying embers begin to ebb away, do you make for the ladder?
Any you guys need to cast any last minute spells? Any?
No.
You casted you casted telekinesis, right? Oh no, telepathy, right?
Oh yeah, I can do the ritual for
I assumed you already did it, so.
Yeah, well, I didn't realize how long we were spending with this, but as a ritual.
Sure. Anything else?
I don't think I have.
Spellcasters? Any buffs? Any?
The only thing I can think of is a summon a thing, and I don't think we're ready for that yet.
Oh, not yet. Oh, not now. Not now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like whatever I cast as a buff is going to be my concentration, and I kind of want to know
Also,
what we
I
need
don't-
for the situation.
Yeah,
I always
just
cast
not
I always
necessarily
cast-
concentration.
Spirit Guardians, but I don't know that I want to do.
Well, not now. I was thinking
Yeah.
more like stuff like the
I don't think I
the
have anything that's
telepathy,
beneficial to y'all.
Cats without a trace. I don't know, stuff like that. Heroes feast,
banishment.
have it.
I can banish you guys to hell.
Oh man, if only we had heroes feast. Cats would be really happy with that. All right.
I'm thinking we're as ready as can be.
Yeah, I got
Alright.
nothing.
How high is the ladder?
The ladder ascends a height of 12 feet. ending with
I'm
a
just-
wooden trapdoor.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hover with my wig boots, like slowly up to the ladder, and then check if there's anything on top of it, like of the trapdoor, to see if there's any weight, any like additional weight stopping it from opening.
As you press up against the trapdoor, you feel a mild amount of resistance, though given your strength and the use of your flight boots, this could easily be shifted out of the way with a successful strength check.
But it's gonna make a sound.
It depends on how bad or good you roll.
Alright. Well. Be prepared to like jump, get out of this hole as fast as you can. Everyone ready?
Not
Nope.
really,
Use
but let's
gorgeous.
go.
Alright. Hang on, where's my game? Where's my game? My game closed. What the fuck?
Happens.
Where's that? How did it close? And where are you? There you are. Come on, load, damn you. Alrighty then. I try and push it open. Team.
An 18. Jerry, you reach up, placing a hand on the handle of the trapdoor, and as carefully as you can, you gently apply an ever-increasing amount of strength as you push up against the door, leveraging your height with the use of your flight boots. The subtle and careful shifting and adjustment of your applied strength allows you to eventually lift the trapdoor up in such a fashion that the crates resting atop it slowly push off, allowing you, after a time, to flip open the trapdoor and slowly, carefully make your way outward.
As soon as I'm up there, check the surroundings.
I need stealth checks for everyone as you make your way up the ladder into the cellar.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, stealth. Okay, never mind. Oh, I take my Ono back. I'm great.
Okay.
I use my wings a little just to be quiet.
Wrong one.
Oh, not good.
Okay.
Could have been good, but nah. I think we're charging in, guys.
Kaz is ready to just barrel right in if need be. Come in like a bowling ball.
One way or another, we're gonna have to start running.
You pass your collective stealth check with an 18.7.
Not even close, chat.
As you make your way, one by one, up the ladder into the darkness of the cellar, you can hear in the adjacent room what sounds like shuffling and moving about. From your current position, you find yourself in a 30 by 25 foot room. At one end, where the corner of one wall meets the corner of another, is the doorway leading out. A small portcullis can be seen at the door's center top, allowing a small collection of bluish, purple, and green light to filter in through.
Once everyone is up, I'm gonna slowly close the trap door and put another crate on top of it. Okay.
Hey, don't we need that to escape?
Yeah, but we don't want people to know that this is where we came from.
Oh, okay.
You can always just move it again. It'll be fine.
It's not hard to move. It's just so that they don't know that this is where we came from. Using the map that we had, how far are we from the unlabeled building, which we assume is the Temple of Lot, but we got confirmation that.
Alrighty. So, according to the map, you currently find yourself in one of the rooms near the center of the building within its cellar. As you ascend the staircase, according to the map, if you take a left, continue down the hall, proceed through one of the two doors, proceed through those subsequent rooms, exit the room following, proceed down the hall, and take another left. This will bring you to the entrance hall of House Bainray. From there, it's a mere 50-foot jaunt from the entrance House Bainray to the entrance of the temple located opposite.
The cellar we're in, is it like in the out? Is it like facing a wall outside to the courtyard?
No.
Or is it like
It's like kind of wedged at the center of the building in the cellar. So it's as far from any exterior walls as you can really get.
Might have to make a run for it, or at least a charge to it. I was hoping if there were any exterior walls, we could just stone shape that and then go through a shortcut.
You could apply that to the route that has been outlined to you and shortcut a whole 2 to 3 rooms were you to use it at the end of the first room that you're going to come across. This will allow you to create a porthole straight to the main hall from that location.
Because I think the less things we pass through, the less danger we're gonna be in. Anyway, can anybody check what's behind the door?
Does Sure Sight let me see through past walls?
No, I don't think it does.
No.
Okay.
It doesn't.
I have arcane eye, and it can fit in a space small, like a 1-inch space.
Is there like this is a door, right?
Yeah, it's a door.
It's a door
Is
with
there
a small
key?
circular window and a black barred grate over the
Oh, there's a-
window.
they
Is
just
there
There
like
appears to
keyhole
be
I can
no
enter?
keyhole for the cellar.
I'm gonna be real sneaky and just look with the corner of my eye right through the corner, the circle. You know, the corner of the circle. Be real sneaky.
Give me a perception roll.
Please be good. Oh!
That would also be perfect for the arcane eye.
All right. As you peer through the darkness, past the small porthole of the door, into the room just beyond it, you can see a set of stairs leading to the first floor. The start of your journey out of House Bainray. You also see what looks to be 3 individuals in the next room. They appear to be servants, indicated by the large, heavy iron shackles clasped around their necks. It appears to be 2 women and a man. All of them appear to be human, save one of the women. She appears to be elvish.
Raise her up.
So what's the plan?
Wait. I see on it.
Bullshit our way out. I think we can bullshit our way out.
Okay, yeah.
You guys want to bullshit our way out?
Yeah.
Alright, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bullshit our way out.
What? And remember, if I get
Where's our bard? Get our bard up here.
Wait, you're whispering. I'm just like, wait, what's going on? What?
Bard, come here.
Wait, what?
oh boy, here.
I need you to help me bullshit here. I'm gonna follow your lead, alright?
Okay, you're just saying bullshit. I don't know what you did. Wait, what?
We gotta pretend like we're supposed to be here, alright?
I don't think that's gonna work. We're
No, trust
we're a pretty unique group of individuals.
No, it's okay. Remember, if I gotta play the role of slave, then I can do that.
Yeah, we'll just say, you'll come up with something, alright?
Yeah, why don't we just tell them like we're gonna free them? How about that and just stay quiet?
Probably not the last one.
Too much attention. We can come back and free them.
I don't think. I feel like that's unnecessary. That's. If they're all, these are just how many are they? How many are they in the other room?
It's 3.
And they're not,
2
like,
women and a man. One appears to be elvish, the other human, and the man also appears to be human.
And they look like they're staff, right? They're not soldiers at all.
They appear to be dressed as servants, yes.
Okay. I mean, honestly, I think we can just get past them. Either I don't think we have. I think lying to them is just going to make them even more suspicious. Just
I mean,
So do we scare them?
I don't think we scare them. We just tell them to say
I think we
nothing,
should
and they know
just
when he
say,
gets hurt. Just intimidate
move
them.
out of the way, get out of our way, we're on important business, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah, just intimidate them.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
intimidate's my worst version of talking to people, but okay.
I got this.
Let's just tell them like we just pass through, and if they react, it's like move, don't say anything, and
Okay.
just
I kicked down the door.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
The door goes flying off the hinges, careening into the room, and landing on its flat side some 10 feet away.
I
This
marched through.
draws the attention.
I marched through too.
This draws the attention of the various 3 servants located within. As they jump with a start, they all stare on, startled and seemingly afraid.
Out of my way, creatures.
Oh no.
As you say this, the human woman seems to shy away, returning back to her chores and tasks. The man, however, stands in your path, barring your way up the staircase.
Really?
What do you think you're doing here?
If you
Out
value your,
of my way.
if you
I
value your
fireball him in
life,
the eyeball.
God
I
damn
have
it!
important business to attend to.
Too late, or it's too late. Chiquito already already firebolt him. Yeah, eyeball.
I don't see a roll yet. I don't see a roll yet.
She already did. Oh wait, yeah, she didn't roll yet. But she did cast it.
What's a
It's a spell attack. It should be a spell attack. It should be a spell attack roll.
make a range spell attack? Okay.
Oh dear God.
I got confused because it said the spell save.
Yeah, and I think it just gives that in general.
Oh no!
It sails past his head, singeing the hair atop his crown as it goes, leaving a scorched, shiny, bald
You know that works. You know what that
scalp in its wake.
Last
that works in-
warning,
that works
out
in our
of
favor.
our way.
The man looks visibly shaken. He stops for a moment, looking to the two other servants there. You see the elven woman approach the man, place a hand on his shoulder. As she draws close, you get a good look at her for the first time. You suddenly realize something. You know this woman.
It's the same elven woman we it's the same elven woman we saved last time.
Indeed.
Yeah, figured. I recognize it. It's like, you know our quarrel's not with you. We have bigger fish to fry. Pretend you didn't see us.
She hesitates. What do you
Alright,
intend to do?
We have
Liberation.
well, yeah, but to say we have a quarrel with the master of the house, and we would like to file a complaint to her face.
Well, I just tried rolling persuasion, so I don't know if you want me to try to explain the situation.
Yeah,
By all means.
Okay. I don't know your situation here, but what we want to do is free people from being in these frankly terrible situations. And I hope you can trust that we'll try and protect you like we did before. We don't mean you any harm. It's just
our quarrel is not with you.
we need to get this done. So please let us pass.
Do you mean to kill Madame Bainray?
It does come down to that, doesn't it?
It does come down if it comes
Yes.
down to that. Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Her face seems expressionless for a time. Before tightening up into a grimacing smile. You see her grab the man's shoulder that she had placed her hand upon. Her grip visibly tightening as she pulls him aside wordlessly.
Sussy, sussy, sussy.
You hear her whisper under her breath, "Be sure to get one in for me."
I give her a nod and say, if things go wrong, you never saw us.
She puts a finger to her lips and nods.
As is beaming. You are a good one.
We go to the door across them and wait, this is a door or is it a door or just a staircase?
It's like a small doorway leading to the staircase.
Okay.
It's like a simple, like, little landing that goes straight up the stairs. And there's not really anything up there. Save the next floor.
Checking. Make sure that there's no one on the stairs.
Hey, Chiquita, you can do the magical eyeballs thing, yeah?
Actually,
Yeah, I mean, I could if you want me to.
go ahead. Kind of imagine Chiquita like plucking out an invisible eye from her socket and then just
Yeah.
letting it go through.
Oh god, now I'm imagining there's a sound effect too.
Well,
You know what I think it is? It's a PSO mag except invisible.
Pretty much.
Fair.
All right. Chiquita, as you approach the staircase, ascending just behind Jerry, your party in tow, you raise a hand to your face, placing a collection of your fingers flattened against it. And as you pull your hand away, ethereal, sorry, I got a little tongue-tied. An ethereal manifestation of what looks like your eye appears before fading from sight. With a gesture of your hand, the eye heads up the remainder of the stairs and peers down the halls. You watch as a pair of drow guardsmen seem to be making their way down the hall away from your group. And as you hear the door lock behind them, or the click of the door's mechanism behind them, the way forward for your group is clear.
I give one of those like military hand signs.
Like, okay.
What's up?
Wait, what?
That sign means up.
Are you
I'm looking at-
Are you casting a spell? What is that?
What is?
No,
There's nothing
no.
on the ceiling.
She keeps trying.
What? There's a bird?
The way is clear. The way is clear.
Oh.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
you guys suck.
As you proceed down the hall, you notice the aromatic, smoky smell of burning wood, likely a hearth nearby. Proceeding down, you find yourself now just before a pair of double doors. They appear to be crafted from the calcite stone the building is composed of, and have what looks to be a lock.
I mean,
at
that's
its
not
door.
an issue. I mean, is this the room that you mentioned? Like we can try to bypass. So
Yes.
All right.
Should you make your way into this room and choose to use stone shape in order to create a passage, this will create a very useful shortcut almost directly to the exit of the building and allow you a way out, avoiding most of the route you would have to take otherwise.
That's gonna. We won't be able to tell what's in it, but it's too bad you can't go through. I mean, are there any gaps on the? Are there any gaps on the door at all?
A small gap located at the base of the door.
Is it 1 inch? But is it enough to fit the arcane eye through?
I would honestly say it's about half an inch.
God damn it!
You know, akin to like how, most doors.
Fair. That's unfortunate. We can do the shortcut, but that's essentially, we don't know what's behind the wall, so there's a chance that we might just, say hi to a bunch of people. What do you think, guys?
Yeah. Is then we just rush right through them.
Yeah. Everyone okay with that idea?
Well,
Yeah.
before we go making a big old bunch of noise, you see him reach into his bag and withdraw a small folded leather pouch. As he unfolds it, it seems to be a lockpicking kit.
Ooh.
I mean, going through the door was not going to be an issue. It's more that we have a direct route that's going to make us bypass a lot of things, but it's gonna be a bit more noisy. I was gonna ask you,
And that's
I was
my
ask-
thinking. So, if I get this door open for us nice and quiet like, give us maybe a little bit more time to get that shortcut going, you know what I mean?
Alright.
And far less likely to draw the attention of some guards if we subtly open the door as opposed to Lazarus's excellent display earlier.
Fair.
Yeah.
Actually, unless of course there are guards right outside the door and they hear us unlocking it.
Let's not think about that. Let's not think about that. I try not to think about that part. And you see him go to work, attempting to pick the lock on the door.
Kez will keep watch.
Oh wow.
She's a little bit distracted.
I mean, I can watch too. I can stand guard.
Alright.
I'll stand guard till where's my perception button?
I go towards the wall
Yeah.
that we need to go through so that to make the shortcut, and I gesture to Lance like, just in case that goes south, we don't have to run through more rooms than we have to.
Right. Well, we got the one use, so if we need to use it, I'm ready.
Yeah. Well, we also have Isla. We also have Isla
I don't think
prepared,
I
so
heard it. Did she?
I think she did.
I'm
thought
keeping
that-
watch.
I thought the whole point was that Ilo couldn't prepare enough spell slots.
Yeah,
did she?
I can't stone shape.
Okay, so we only have one use. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we made her get sending.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
If you have anyone to send, if you have any last minute messages to send, now's the time.
Not that I can think.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'm just saying, any Actually, you know what? I'm gonna
Actually-
I'm gonna take my own advice. I'm gonna use the sending stone to contact Gus
Okay.
and tell him the situation and what's about to happen.
And he relays in kind the report of the state of affairs back in Aurora. It would appear that a battle plan has been enacted. A raid on the airfield. And is currently in the midst of being implemented.
Well, it looks like we're both about to have fun. Let's try not dying, okay? Yeah, let's try not dying.
No pressure.
We
No
live.
pressure. You still owe me a drink. Like, yeah, no, you owe me the drink. I paid last time, and then they have a bit of banter and just cut off. I am not role playing both sides of a conversation.
Yeah, no, that it gets a little weird. It does get a little weird. I've had to do it. Anyway. A solid clicking sound can be heard announcing Frederick's success as he takes a hold of the door handle, presses down on the latch, and quietly and carefully pushes it open slowly. Who wants to peer on the other side of the door?
I mean, is the arcane
I
eye still-
will.
Oh, it's no.
Yeah,
it's
my
not
Arcane
arcane-
Eye is still available, so we could theoretically slip that in. It is invisible.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Gesturing the eye forward, Chiquita, you look through its gaze into the next room and survey the scene. A dozing guardsman can be seen standing just next to the door on the far side of the room. And this room appears to be a small mess hall. A collection of tables, chairs, and cutlery scattered all across, some dirty, Some carrying meals still untouched on their plates.
Does it look like there was a sudden rush of people going out?
You get the impression that this is just the common state of things.
Okay.
It looks lived in, if that makes sense.
Okay, fair. I thought it was like, there are...
Like
there
it looked
was
like a bunch of
meal.
people just got up and left in the midst of a meal.
Yeah.
No.
No. Okay.
Not what I wasn't trying to imply.
Okay.
Just one guard?
Just one guard, seemingly dozing off, his head giving way to the occasional jerk and nod as he lists to one side.
I guess the best thing we can do is quietly go out and slit its throat.
Oh, I've wanted to try something actually.
Oh God. Is it quiet?
It's really quiet.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
X.
Exit out. Is it quick? No,
It's-
okay. Is
it's
it
quick.
quick?
Alright. I'll
Oh
go up to
God.
one,
See?
put my fingers on his forehead and my other hand over his mouth so he can't scream as I take away his knowledge of breathing.
Oh my god.
One sec.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't count as knowledge. That's instinct. Don't learn to breathe. Right?
Imagine breathing. Gross.
Well, here's the thing though. If that were the case and it was just a sheer instinctual thing, then assisted breathing wouldn't be necessary for coma victims.
Yeah. That,
You know
but
what I
that-
mean?
But that's more of a physiological, failure. That's when, because you have to actively think when you breathe if you're manually breathing. But if you're not thinking about it, you're
I do
automatically.
remember a silly rumor when I was a kid that if you had a low enough IQ, like 20 or 16 or something, then you actually do not know how to breathe.
Yes.
I don't.
Yeah, that's
I-
that's the thing I've heard as well. I don't know if it's
I'm-
true, but
I don't think that's true because that in that sense, a lot of animals don't know how to breathe. If that's the case, that would make no sense.
Yeah.
I just because I
Great
think
for
school
what it's
rumors.
worth, on further review, the spell that I'm looking at does state that you gain knowledge, that it doesn't necessarily take it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's true. So you're photocopying. You're copying, not cutting.
The one I'm looking at, if I'm reading this
Send
right,
it over to me,
it's in the thing.
because this is an older one anyway. Yeah, no, the one I'm looking at is necromancy.
While you hold the knowledge, your victim, he loses the ability to speak that language or the proficiency in that skill and is unable to recall the stolen memory.
So yeah, I think that's cognitive. Like if the way I see it is that if unless you have to like attack a very specific part of the brain for you not to, and that no, actually I think it's the medulla oblongata, not the brain actually. The one in the bottom that does the non-cognitive stuff is the one on the bottom, right? Because all the brain stuff is cognitive. I don't remember anymore. It's been ages since I had a biology class. It's your call, DM. Because
Breathing is the only vital function that is under direct voluntary control as well as reflexive control. As such, this behavior that is subject to psychological principles of both instrumental and Provalian conditioning. What traditional approaches? I'm just gonna search a page. You forget how to
are
breathe.
we really going to research the psychosomatic.
A person who suffers from any form of dementia will eventually be unable to breathe as the area of the brain has been seriously affected. Dementia is when you forget.
That's true.
Alzheimer's as a loophole.
Again, DM's call.
Now, here's the thing. It will work. However, it won't be enough to kill him immediately.
He'll die
And that's
slowly and painfully.
pretty much what I'm stuck on right now. Is like, how would I rule this? He can't breathe right now. Technically, would that be like force damage? It's not piercing. It's not bludgeoning. You know what I mean? Like, how would you rule that one? That's a weird one.
Well, how long does it take to suffocate?
It does take about a minute to suffocate for most creatures in D&D. So, but
Automatic death saves.
Hold up, I'm asking ChatGPT real quick.
God damn it.
Asking what?
I got nothing else.
Oh my god.
Dude, just take it. Just take it.
Suffocating, environmental damage.
Dude, just take away his motor functions or something. I don't know. Just take away his.
No,
his
he don't need
speech.
to breathe. Just have him suffocate.
It's
Okay,
not
so
quick enough. We don't have the time. Just slit his throat.
Puts them into a condition called suffocating, which will last for a minimum of 30 seconds. It's equal to 1 minute plus their constitution modifier.
Yep. Because I've had characters nearly drown before. So I was thinking it was probably going to be something along those lines. Point of the matter is, it works.
Do I learn
You slip into the room, and as you lay a hand upon his head, in the midst of him nodding off, hugging the shadows as you proceed in, with your party in tow, you quickly throw a hand over his mouth and attempt to extract knowledge from his mind. The knowledge in question: the mechanisms of breathing. The act, I imagine, of expanding one's diaphragm to allow air to flow into your lungs.
Can't believe this
And
does
though-
not have a wisdom save.
Well, it's because usually, I mean, like, it's kind of a case-by-case type deal. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
in this particular instance, I'm letting this happen. That doesn't necessarily mean, you know what I mean, it's going to happen every time. And it's very situational about how you approach it.
Okay.
That said, it doesn't surprise me too much that it doesn't have a wisdom save, as the damage is extremely low. And most DMs wouldn't have, like, such a complex or advanced utilization of it.
But the fact, yeah, but in the terms of damage, but in terms of the fact that it instantly just takes away a.
Oh, I was about to get to
skill,
that. Yeah, he forgets how to breathe. But as a fully cognizant human being, or human in the drow sense, humanoid being,
Sapient.
a sapient humanoid being, he takes a moment and relearns the mechanisms for breathing, as it takes very little thought and effort.
He does still take the psychic damage.
That said, in that span of time, his breath is stolen away from him, and he's unable to make a sound. As a result, he gasps silently as the pain of the psychic damage scores over his mind. You see him kind of shudder and shake, but he still seems to be conscious and standing.
If while Lazarus has him like held by the forehead, I stab him on the throat.
Oh my god, you're such a killjoy.
No fun.
No fun.
We're trying to do this fast. You said it was going to be quick.
It was supposed to be, and then you interrupted. Come on, man, a little patience.
You guys are boring.
Look at him, he's on the ground now. He's bleeding out. Come on.
You hear
Look,
bubbling
Gorman.
gurgles utter from his lips
I stomp
as
his head in.
he's
I stomp his head in. I'm
Oh
putting
my
him down.
God.
I'm stomping his head in.
Quietly. Please, quietly. We're trying to sneak in. Remember?
I'm not
It's about
happy
as
with any of
quiet
this.
as the sound of a fracturing skull can be.
Oh god.
Do you want it quiet, or do you want me to end it quick? Because you obviously didn't end it quick. I was gonna end it quick, but now he can't breathe. He's stabbed in the throat and his head's caved in.
Can we just go, please?
Yeah, I don't like this.
Isla's gonna kick him as she walks by when that's
He was
leaving.
racist. He was racist.
Well, I have nothing. I have no issues about the killing guy. I was thinking it was taking too long.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not gonna argue about killing him. I'm just like, I don't want to like do this for longer than we need to.
Yeah.
Leaving
Alright,
the fallen guard, you make your way to the wall that you are attempting to create your tunnel.
Okay. So from here, where's the next entrance to this place? Are we still going to continue the sneaky route, or are we going to just bust through? Also, did anyone notice the whole head stomping?
Guess is not thinking anymore of what's transpired in this room.
I have no sense of object permanence. I don't know where I am or what I am. All I know is I must kill.
Murder!
Who are you, Ira? I'm the one with no object permanence.
Yeah, that's me. Isla's the
guess
one who
it's
barely
like-
pays attention half the time.
Standing before the wall, what do you
Lance,
do?
are we busting through? Are we going to continue sneaking? Because apparently nobody has a opinion on this.
Thought we could sneak, and then every next room we do less and less of that.
I
Exactly.
think we
That's what
could
it.
give up on the sneaking at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, do you still? I can still zone shape so that we at least have like a faster route. Is right? That's the
Yeah.
other.
The only issue is that we don't know what's behind this wall, so there could be guards on it, and we're gonna have to rush towards the. Or if you want, we can go through all the rooms here and then save stone shape for when we get into the citadel, and then make a entrance there, so we don't have to go through whatever traps they have laid for us there.
I say we save stone shape for as long as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm from what the options are, because either way we're gonna encounter people. There's a possibility of encountering people, so let's use it at the moment we need it, not.
All right, are we going at this quietly, or are we just going to power through?
Which one's faster?
I say we just power through. That's quick and easy.
Yeah, stealth is gonna be quiet. Stealth is gonna be slower. Power chewing is gonna hurt more, but it's gonna be faster, assumingly.
Okay, I'm ready for this.
Also, I realize in the past rooms we were talking when we have telepathic bond.
Oh yeah.
And then second, because of that also it's like, well, we might as well just keep powering through considering it's gonna run out, and then what's the point?
No, you did say that this is more in case we get separated.
Yeah, I mean, sure. It's just
In hindsight, it's a little weird. I get it. I get you.
yeah, I think it's also because I think as much as we want to sneak, I do feel like there's this tension of like we just want to kill her as quick as possible.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just trying to get to dinner.
Me too.
Did
I'm
we
bored.
just eat? Did we just eat?
I burn a lot of calories.
Yeah,
Then I'm just bored.
All right, fine.
tough missions like this really build an appetite.
All right, we go to the door, and I guess do we just break it through? Who wants to do it? And then we just keep running. Whoever wants to break the door breaks the door.
I'll do it.
charges in like a bowling ball.
And we're off.
I need athletics checks from everyone.
Oh,
And I am picking up whoever's lacking behind.
Everybody is chilling.
This went pretty okay. Chiquita.
I don't know how we did this.
13.
I will assist Chiquita.
I mean, Chiquita can I can piggyback Chiquita and she can fire. She can shoot fireballs as I piggyback her.
Mobile tank.
Yes.
As assumes form of ball and rolls right through.
God damn it, Frederick.
Frederick's mind was still on sneaking.
Wait, what now?
As you begin charging down the hall, tossing aside stealth in lieu of a more direct approach, the door goes flying inward as Kaz busts it down, and the party begins its mad dash stampede. As you enter this new room, you find it inhabited by what looks to be 8 guardsmen. They are currently in the midst of eating, and with a start, are scrambling to their feet.
Are they surprised? I'm
Indeed.
assuming they're surprised. Anybody who got some AoEs out there?
Nope.
Horror fear is up right now because
I mean, I got AoE stuff, but they're also my high level stuff, so I don't want to use them.
let's see what I got.
I mean, how big is the room?
Is that good?
As the fear of the sword begins to permeate the space of the room, you watch as half of the men seem to be given pause, hesitating as they slowly begin moving towards the exit. Others, however, seem unfazed as they grab their crossbows and begin leveling them at the party.
Chiquita, do you have a fireball that you want to do?
Maybe,
Do we have
Fireball,
a surprise round?
We should have a surprise round. Fireball,
As
fireball,
is
fireball.
still rolling through the room and is gonna just barrel right into one of the guys.
I mean, we're going towards the door. I'm assuming. So it's like, I'm just gonna charge.
Just got this
Which
really
one
fun
looks like
mental
their leader?
image of
Which one looks like their brave leader?
The one that's
All
I'm
of
gonna
the
charge.
guardsmen currently present appear to be just common level grunts. None of them appear to be of any officer or leadership position.
And today, I am an equal opportunity destroyer, as I just send it.
What is that?
Full send their faces into their skulls.
I think those are gunshots, right?
No,
Oh.
that's a sword.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was planning to use my quills and do performances, make them into basically spinning blades around me and be like, do you really want to do this?
Kaz, give me athletics with advantage as you attempt to barrel through one of the nearby guardsmen on your way to the exit. A task
yeah,
you
Kaz, the weapon is
perform
strong.
with ease as you practically move like a cobalt cannonball and bowl over the guardsmen barring your path. One whom unfortunately seemed unwilling to fight in the first place, taken by the fear of nightfall. The very same sword, which now finds itself buried in the chest of one of the guardsmen. However, 3 the guardsmen who were able to rise to their feet and respond have leveled their crossbows and fire off rounds into the group.
I'm charging to the closest one that has a crossbow, shield up, halberd pointing forward, and just charging into him to skewer.
I'm going to
These
try
guys
and-
are on the further side of the room, so you would have to go through a table to get to them.
I will do a jumping. I will like go up the table and jump, stab it. Then
Who are they aiming at?
They are currently aiming at Varinter, Lance, and Isla. Oh, pardon me. Well, Jerry, Isla,
Yeah, fair.
Lance.
No
You know,
worries.
yeah.
Can I human shield Lance and Isla, or would I have to choose one or the other?
You'd have to choose one or the other.
All right, Lance.
All right. 1 second while I grab the sheet.
Isla, what's her AC?
16.
Ooh. Hmm.
The last one definitely hits.
One of them hits. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Isla,
Uh,
I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Poison.
Oh.
Nice.
Well
is it
done.
enough though?
As the bolts fly free, one beds itself in... 1 second. Oh, sorry, I already did that wrong.
Ooh. Misfire.
As it leaves the stock of the crossbow, you hear a sharp twang as it seems the drawstring on it has snapped, sending the bolt limply launching from the nose of the weapon. The second sails through the air, and as it's about to careen into the vulnerable Lance, Lazarus puts himself in between the bolt and the Owlin, and it, fortunately, dings off of his armor. However, Isla, you aren't so fortunate, as one of the bolts makes its way through the air
For the love of...
and beds itself in your shoulder. You feel a slight wooziness as the bolt pierces your flesh, but whatever it is passes, as you take 11 damage.
Okay. 48. Leo. That doesn't hurt at all in the slightest. No. Hi guys, I'm a cleric and I have cleric health.
I mean, that's how squishies tend to be.
Yep. I'm
Roll an attack,
squishy.
Jerry.
All right. Where are you?
Oh,
Wait, where are you? There you are. What am I now? 29.
With a leap, you fly over the table as you charge at one of the readied drow. And with a massive, mighty thrust of your halberd, the blade finds itself bedded in the chest of the drow before he can finish loading another bolt. As you watch the last 3 still on their feet guardsmen, taken by their terror and fear, escape through the doorway that Kaz now waits for the others by.
Don't let I yelled to Kaz, don't let them get away. We don't
Kaz
want to
is going
call in more
to
people.
Kaz is going to keep her momentum and bounce off the door. Yeah, bounce off the door and start bowling into another guy. Kaz orb, Kaz orb, Kaz orb.
How far
I'm
is the
gonna
room? Because I
need
assume
an
I can.
athletics check. What was the
Sorry?
question?
I assume I can use remembrance. Like I don't assume the room's that large, or is it?
This room is similar to the one that you were just in previous, 30 by 25,
Okay.
with a
Oh, yeah, I can use
height of about 12 feet.
Okay. So I should be able to use remembrance whenever, and then call it back without any issues. Because what I wanted to do is like, what's it called? Like after the Laz deflects, then I retaliate, kind of like shoot through.
Give me an attack roll.
Okay, but are you still resolving Kaz's thing?
I'll
I'm
pick
gonna
back
spend
up
a-
in after.
Okay.
24.
All right. As Lazarus moves to deflect the bolts destined for Lance, in direct retaliation with lightning fast reflexes, remembrance still in hand, you peer out from between his arm and torso and send one of your various silvered quills careening towards the crossbowman who had just attempted to attack you. You watch with surprise as the bolt passes straight through him. He grasps at the wound as blood begins to pour forth from it. A purplish hue beginning to stain his blackened armor.
Okay, because when you said pass through, I was like, oh wait, is there an illusionist here?
No, it passed through.
Yeah. Once you said the blood, I was like, oh.
As the last remaining two guardsmen attempt to flee, Kaz, you attempt to
Stamina point.
ricochet back in the direction
Stamina point.
of one of the three. Go ahead and re-roll it.
Heck. Okay.
And you manage to successfully knock one of them over.
Yay,
However,
Kaz orb.
two manage to avoid you and slip past you as you do so, disappearing down the end of the hall as the last two follow in tow. Two yet remain. One wounded, the other battered and bruised from Kaz's rather rambunctious display. As these two guardsmen look up at their what does the party do?
Cackle.
We go forward.
Do we keep going, or we finish him off first?
No,
Let's
no,
finish
no,
him
we
off.
gotta go. Hey,
Finish him off.
Lazarus.
Yes.
Okay, we'll finish him off. But after that, pick me up and throw me like a ball.
Okay.
Fastball special.
Oh my god, yeah.
I'm just walking over to the downed one and stomp.
Give me a strength check.
Strength check or athletics?
Athletics is sufficient.
Okay, because I have plus 14 there.
Good lord.
Squeezing out everything I can.
Yeah, his head is now very, very uncannily similar to a smushed grape.
That was the goal. There's none other, or there's one more.
There's one remaining. He's slowly backing up on his backside, hands and feet, attempting to put distance between you and him, before eventually wedging himself into a corner. The same corner leading to the doorway that proceeds forward.
Okay.
I
Same
fireball
deal.
him in the face.
That's one way to do it.
And as he rises up to his feet, his back to the corner, Chiquita, you turn a placid, lazy glance in his direction, raise a hand, and fire off a firebolt upon this terrified man. As it engulfs his head, you see him patting wildly at it as he attempts to douse the flame. Charging down the hallway, the smell of burnt flesh and hair begins to permeate the air.
Okay, oh man.
The way forward is clear.
Well, we are terrorists after all. That makes sense.
I'm picking up Kaz.
She's curled up.
At first, I was thinking like, well, fastball special usually have to pick up someone that is smaller and not too heavy, and then I remember with Colossus and Wolverine has like all the adamantium in him. So I'm like, never mind.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wolverine is a lot heavier than he looks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, forget about that detail. So never mind. This works.
Does the party proceed down the hall?
I guess we do.
Yeah.
I need dexterity saving throws from everyone, please.
It's trapped.
I mean, you
That's
can't
what
be
it is.
that surprised.
Ugh.
Saving?
Okay.
Ooh, hi.
Oof. Did not expect that.
Neither did I.
That works out pretty well. As you proceed down the hallway, continuing along the route that the map had outlined, you happen across a grisly scene.
Uh-oh.
Stockades line both ends of this hall, and within them, heavily wounded, terribly tortured slaves sit locked in place.
Oh yeah, we are killing
Pools
everyone.
of blood and filth pile at their feet.
Are any of them alive or breathing?
Most of them are.
Yep, I'm going one by one down the line, lay on hands, as many as I can.
Yeah,
Same,
I'm gonna
same,
heal them.
Same. Lay on hands like as many as I can. Give them one HP just to make sure that they're not, on the brink of death. And also freedom. Of course, also freedom from wherever
Yeah.
they are.
As you proceed in the direction of the grouping, you hear a sudden clink and whirling of gears. Something heavy begins to move.
Oh god.
And as you attempt to move out of the way, all save Lance and Chiquita now find themselves trapped within a massive cage.
Ah, fuck.
Wait,
Kinda hot, but okay.
How? Okay. What? What?
What's in this cage? Perception.
How big is the cage?
Panic perception.
The cage currently sits at a dimension of 15 by 15. A perfect square sitting almost flush with the calcite walls that line this hallway. The bars themselves appear to be made out of some sort of black metal, and on them various inscriptions and
Oh
runes.
shit! Oh shit! It's anti-magic. It's anti-magic. Crap. Kaz, help me up.
Oh, I do not like this at all.
I grab the bars from the bottom. I try to pull it up and try to flip over the cage.
Yeah, Kaz is also pissed, so, let's do this.
Those of you who want to attempt to aid in lifting the cage,
Oh god. Did I get advantage for the assist?
roll athletics.
Oh my god. My luck was bound to run out at some point.
As Kaz, Jerry, and Lazarus move to one side of the cage, grabbing hold of the bars, leveraging them, and grabbing the base of the cage, you attempt to heft it using your combined unwieldy strength. As you all, in tandem, heft. Lazarus, it appears that some of your internal mechanisms still yet to be repaired to full functionality since your time before arriving in the Sword Coast. And your knees lock up, preventing you from being able to help any further.
Oh lord, my knees!
You're supposed to brace. You're supposed to brace before you deadlift, man. Come on.
Life alert! Life alert!
Is there anywhere I could look to see if there's a structural weakness in it?
Give me a perception roll.
Okay.
Slowly, I also want to add, Kaz and Jerry are able to get the cage to slowly rise bit by bit. With enough time, you'll be able to heft it over.
Dig deep, come on.
Lance, as you look around for any potential structural weaknesses or vulnerabilities that this cage may have, you see none, save the winch mechanism that seems to heft the cage up and release to drop it down.
Okay.
You see that it feeds into a mechanism fitted where the ceiling meets the wall on one side of the hall.
Okay, I want to try and pull it up, but also I'm very worried there's going to be a secondary trap.
There probably is. Let's just get rid of this first.
Yeah.
Keep trying. Oh, there you go.
And through the combined efforts of Jerry and Kaz, with one final push, you manage to heave the cage overhead, forcing it back on one side as the chain grows taut and then snaps. This bars your path backwards, but you are now free from your confines.
God dang it. Okay.
Okay, now we gotta get going. Oh.
Ice peel. Let's free everyone, and then let's get out.
Kaz is
You
shoving
hear
it
the
in place.
sounds of distant footfalls.
Oh god, I don't think we have time.
Fuck.
Making your way down, you leave the still bound slaves
Come back for them. We'll come back for them.
and make your way through the halls and proceeding through the doorway and the final room before you make it to the main hall. As you enter this room, one moment, you notice a window on the far side of this one, allowing you a peek to the exterior of the building. Along with the dimming light of Narvandel as the early evening hours begin to take hold. As you enter this room, you find blood, a trail of it, leading from where you came to the main hall.
Did we let everyone go?
You didn't necessarily let them go, but you weren't able to stop 4 of the 8 who were in the room.
Fair.
As you gaze about this room, you realize you are currently within a study. A bookcase strewn with various books, a handful of trinkets, odds and ends. Some appear to be valuable. And what looks to be a rod, a warhammer, and a breastplate.
Fuck all that shit. I'm grabbing the books.
I'm grabbing the warhammer and the breastplate.
I'm grabbing all
and
these
stuff
books.
and stuffing it into the bag of holding. Just
I was like, yeah, we don't have time to identify them.
No, we're not gonna identify. I'm just grabbing. Actually, I'm grabbing all of them. Like, put them in the bag of holding.
I'm grabbing as many books as I possibly can grab.
While on the way. Like that show that where like they let the kids like.
They got to run through the store, grab as much stuff as they can,
Yeah,
and
they're just
in a
knocking
time
stuff
limit.
down.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
they just
like
like arms
just
sweeping
shelf
over the
walking
shelf
down.
into the shopping cart. Yeah, no, I get you.
So as the books fall, I'm like catching all the books in the bag of holding.
Just give me more. Give me more. I need all this.
And it takes you a matter of minutes to clear the shelf of its contents. You even managed to steal a couple of the fancy effects that are sitting on the desk of the study. This includes a fine leather cap, a bag of coinage, a small portrait in a wooden frame, and some various jewelry.
That works.
The portrait
Wait, hold on.
appears to be of an elderly, crone-like woman of a drow. White, wispy hair, a leathery, worn, wrinkled exterior,
It's someone's grandma.
and a malicious glint in her eyes.
A very
unlike
evil grandma.
anything you've ever seen.
A very evil grandma.
If I was a
Jesus
different
Christ.
character, I'd be like, oh, this portrait's worthless.
Can I see the portrait?
Yes, indeed.
Can I see it?
I kind of want
Let's see if
Isla
it
to
melts
just
in my hand.
snag. Oh. I want
gonna
Isla
melt
to
it?
just snag the most expensive thing she can see in the room that hasn't already been taken.
Also, were the footsteps that we heard not following us?
I think they were running away from us.
Oh,
I
running
think
away.
Those are the ones that are running away from us. I think.
Oh, okay.
You
I don't know.
still hear that pitter patter,
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
and it sounds like it's in the next room.
They're getting around.
No time
We
to
have
look
hurry
at
up.
stuff. Cass assumes ball form again and charges forward.
Oh God.
Because I was like,
I close my bag of holding. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hands up.
because there's definitely a bunch of Lance's like, oh, we're looting, but we didn't save people. I'm like, I feel conflicted.
I just wanted to grab one of the most expensive thing in the room that didn't.
You got a scepter, a jeweled scepter.
Fair enough. This works. Run.
It goes great with your spider mage
Yeah.
staff.
Which I think I still forgot to add that to my sheet. I'll deal with that another time. Oops.
Kaz, as you ball yourself up, while your party members finish gathering the last of the valuable effects found within, you charge through the next doorway, and as you make your way, crashing through its wooden frame, you come to a slide as you enter the main hall. I would stop right there if I were you.
She keeps going.
Okay.
I need 5 dex saves
From who?
from Kaz.
Oh God.
Fuck.
Oh God. Oh God.
As you continue to attempt to barrel forward, you are suddenly riddled with crossbow bolts. Gazing up at their source, in the rafters above you, countless drow soldiers stand ready, their crossbows trained on you, and at the door that you came through. Kaz, I need 3 Constitution saving throws, please.
Oh. 1, 2, 3.
You begin to feel woozy as the first bolt hits, and you shake it off, giving a violent nod of your head and a slap to your scaled cheeks. But as the next one hits, that wooziness begins to take hold. Your knees grow weak and jelly-like. Your vision blurs, and you begin to see double. As the party leaves the room and sees the state that you are currently in,
If I spend a stamina point, could I assume the avatar of the golden form?
We all saw Kaz get shot to shit.
unfortunately, no. As consciousness fades, and you are currently incapacitated.
Oh,
Well-
did we see Kaz get
You
shot?
see Kaz riddled with bolts as this happens one moment. And she takes 26 damage in the process. However, they are non-magical, so with your rage up, I believe you take half damage, correct?
Indeed.
Okay.
You take 13 then. 13 piercing.
Me and Echo, shields out, running towards Kaz, with the shields up above our heads, dragging Kaz back.
As you charge out and attempt to recover your now incapacitated ally, you hear the gentle clearing of a feminine voice from the rafters above. Casting a quick cursory glance in that direction, you recognize the woman you had seen when you had destroyed the Arak Tinalith. The woman you had seen with John. The woman who currently stands with that very same Jean, but feet away from her. In such a hurry? Might we have a discussion like reasonable people?
Yep. Just time out. As I'm fucking Kaz back. Oh, just give me a second.
I go to Kaz and I spend 5 of my lay on hands to clear any poisons that's in her. If I remember correctly, that's what it does.
Correctamundo.
Yeah.
Alright. Kaz is back.
Kaz begins to slowly stir as Jerry imbues her with the divine healing. And
Whoa.
she awakens once more.
Ugh.
Alright. So,
You are currently withdrawn back into the room. The door is gone, the frame exposed, but no one seems to be rushing the door.
I got an idea.
The drow on the opposite side seem to be holding their positions.
Gather.
I was going to say that we could take the window and go towards the temple, but she's right there. That's our target.
Yeah. Just give me a second. I'm gonna put my echo right here. All right. Now I'm gonna go out there by myself, and then you're gonna be on standby to light this candle. All right. I wanna buy time. You guys try and come up with something. All right.
What are you trying to do?
Just trust.
Distractions, probably.
That sounds like a bad idea. I don't like it. That's not a plan. That's just you going forward, and then we have to improvise.
I don't think we got a choice.
We don't have a plan.
I have an idea. I don't know if it's a plan, but an idea, because if they're all above us, assuming I can throw one of my quills underneath them, then I can use this spell and at least knock them over.
You gotta get close though.
Well, with remembrance, I can, as long as I'm like within technically 50 feet for the short range, but 150 for the long range, and I can't call that quill back after I use it, basically, until I get closer.
Well, what's your plan?
Originally, when I saw the mountain of people that's waiting for us, I was thinking use stone shape, go outside, and then go towards the temple. But our target is right there.
Yeah.
So
your plan's down the window right now. Right?
Yeah, I know.
So
right?
we gotta improvise.
What do you have that's not going to let them kill you immediately?
A whole lot of AC.
That does not.
It's better than it's better than any other plan we have. Let's go.
We literally have no other plan. Just
Oh,
hold up, prepare attacks.
Hold on. Here's a spell I can use first to get closer.
Oh yeah, that's from the lyre, right?
Yeah. And arrows, bolts, and other ordinary projectiles launched at targets behind the wall are deflected upward and automatically miss.
Nice.
You want to do that right off the bat? Sean's up there.
I mean, we have to get closer somehow. Unless you know a way we can get there without having to basically rush towards them.
How many days has it been since we blew up the place?
2 days? 3 days?
Like 3?
No. 5, almost 5, right? Oh, 2.
2?
Okay.
Fuck.
No, actually, no, you're right. It is 5 days because the 3 days that you guys laid low, then you met with him. Right. And yeah, no, technically you're on day 4 since you started this mission.
All right, never mind. My plan went down the window real quick. Anyways. All right. So.
Sounds like you need a really big body to protect you.
No, I got this.
Well, all right.
I'm gonna bait their attack. When I do, you all rush in.
Got it.
They can only shoot one crossbow bolt at a time, right? They're gonna be stuck.
How many are there? How many are? Just a quick, from what we saw, how many people are like in the firing squad?
5 or more, considering how many Kaz had to dodge.
There's a lot.
I mean, if we do a wind wall and then, Kaz turns dragon form and then, breathes fire on them.
27 of them at least from your quick.
I can handle 27 of them.
All right.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah, you can do the wind wall. Kaz can turn into a dragon, just to protect from the arrows, and then fire.
If we put up the wind wall, right? John's just gonna move her to the other room. She's right here in front of us, right? We have to strike straight at her. Just blow as many attacks at her once all the other guards are distracted. Because if we put up the wind wall, right, Sure, the bolts won't hit us, but I'm gonna guess that Jean's gonna just take her to another room, and then we're gonna be stuck fighting 26 guards. This way, I sit in the middle of the room. When you hear the bolts start flying, you all use your range attacks, fire at her, pray to God one hits her in the head, and then we can bolt the other way.
So you're assuming we're going to just critically hit her, and fatally wound her with one attack.
You all have attacks, right? I'm sure you can look within for that extra bit of energy or stamina, right?
Hmm.
Can I summon something?
That works too. That works too.
I can't promise it's gonna help, but I can try.
I mean, at this point, we're not in a good situation, so I guess we're just gonna have to fly by the seat of our pants. Oh dear lord.
Okay, well, if you're saying don't use wind wall, should I just do either destructive wave or this one? Because also this can incapacitate them.
If that can incapacitate her, she's down, and everyone else can, attack. Whatever will take her down quickest.
As we're talking, is she not like responding? Is she just like patiently waiting for us?
I did call a timeout. I called timeout.
Yeah, she's just silently waiting.
We'll be with you in a moment.
I mean, we're just talking telepathically, staring at each other like.
Yeah, well, I assume we're talking telepathically.
Yeah.
So that's our plan.
I hate how
So as
coy
far as
she's
they're
being.
concerned, it's just silence.
All right. I think it's a pretty good plan.
Yeah, let's do this.
I'm gonna summon
Oh
something.
boy. Okay.
Right now, the plan is I'll take the hit and then we'll kill her.
Yeah, that is the plan.
That's assuming that's only crossbows, though. What if there's like spellcasters out there?
Okay.
Was yes, Gian, but
Okay.
we got experience.
We'll just improvise.
Yeah, like we always do. Break every chains, right?
Send it.
All right, send it, chef.
Laz is gonna walk out there.
One moment.
Oh dear God, there's a battle map.
Hey guys, I also have Conjurers of Chaos. I can summon things that look like me. To take the hit too. I don't know how long. I don't know how well those last to getting hit though.
We can barely handle one Isla. What if there was more?
Oh, no.
There can be 3 more.
Ah, jeez.
I mean, I need to use it, so why not, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I'm just debating if I want to do wave or static. And just go all out at the beginning.
Think fast, man. Think fast.
I'm gonna summon a lot of things, guys. Let's go.
Honestly, Jerry has no idea what he's gonna do.
Oh,
He
this
has
is
no
too
range attacks. He's got nothing. I'm gonna just stand in front of Lance and protect him. Honestly, I'm just gonna prep it.
Well, then I guess we have to just work our way up the stairs, or you fly.
Oh God.
All right.
Hey, it's my other character.
Huh. Yeah, because that's a good thing for us.
The samurai, right? Make him seppuku or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right, I'm trying to figure out
The
what's
Raven
biggest-
Queen made me sad. I will commit seppuku now.
I mean,
X.
I'm surprised. Considering how long he got cursed. I'm surprised he didn't consider that. Honestly.
Probably has. It's just the Scarlet King reses him every time.
Probably.
Dang.
Probably.
Wow.
That makes sense.
Wouldn't be the first. Probably won't be the last.
Are you saying that killing him here is not gonna really help?
No, there's ways. There's ways. There's still a long
I don't-
cooldown time.
I don't really expect him to die here, but
If he
you
does,
know.
I'm not complaining.
So-
It's a
What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you
Yeah.
guys a little bit more time as I freshen up my coffee before we get started with this next part.
Oh god, the anticipation. Oh god.
Give your brains a little bit of time to cook up a game plan going forward.
I'm
And-
ready.
Yeah, I know you're ready.
I'm ready.
So all of us are where Lazarus token is, yeah?
You
Sure.
are in the room just behind where Lazarus
Get out of my
is.
coffee.
But
Jerry
yes,
has no range attacks. He is purely a melee tank unless he can unless he can grab enmity from people with range attacks. I don't
Can
think
I-
there's anything he can do.
Do whatever the range attack for FF14 Paladin is.
I kind of want to send in a copy of me and send it in with Lazarus.
I kind of want to do.
No.
If I could do
I
an
need
LB3,
every
I
attack
would.
on me.
I,
Save that
I,
we'll be back shortly. So don't you go far. Just getting me a little bit of fresh coffee. So with that said, my friends, stick close, because I'm interested to see how this all plays out. We're back.
It's like what I can
Hey guys.
do. No!
Hey.
No plan to set in motion. I'm ready.
No, go away just a little bit longer, please. Just a little tiny bit longer.
Alright.
Oh, I don't
Wait,
really
We have
have
does it-
60
target,
seconds
so-
to continue.
What?
I'm still brewing coffee. You got time.
Oh, we don't need it.
I
We
need
don't
it.
need it.
Shut up! I need it.
We don't need it.
Also, I'm just
Alright.
realizing this plan for Laz is really under the assumption they're only focusing on Laz.
And also only crossbows, because we don't know if there are mages here.
Fine by me.
Oh god.
Hey man, live life on the edge. We're fighting a fucking eldritch god, so
Last thing. Do we have an escape plan, if ever?
yeah, we all run.
Yep, easy.
Get
Let's
off to
come
me.
back. Well, we can always just come back down here, you know. If we're getting our ass absolutely whooped, we'll come down here with an army. Maybe. Assuming there's
Real?
still an army
Okay,
up
we can
top.
call for we can call for backup.
Yeah.
Being
Or we could just cause a cave in.
Hey guys, what does the magic missiles do?
It automatically hits, so there's no save, there's no nothing, but it does like pretty low damage.
It's like you're pelting someone with rocks that are guaranteed to hit.
Yep.
How does this? How? What's the AC for this?
No,
Fire
nothing.
mage?
Oh,
just
no,
hits.
it doesn't matter. AC doesn't matter for magic
Just
missile. It
hits.
automatically hits. Yeah.
No,
That's a
magic.
good-
The staff fire mage.
Oh yeah, before I go out there, I'm gonna
Okay.
cast would I be able to cast this on myself?
Yes, of course.
I'm casting it on myself. And additional +2 bonus to AC.
Maybe I'll just give Kaz greater invisibility as she transforms and go crazy for a minute.
Actually, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. And then
I
if
agree.
only
You should do that.
All right.
Surprise!
surprise invisible dragon.
They just see the ground shaking, and then one of them gets set flying.
So, are you still wanting me to use the large / reduce?
Lazarus is tapping on that.
We can
that
combine them,
little-
but there's no stopping that.
Lazarus is tapping on the sending stone in binary.
I'm gonna make
Understood.
Kaz. I'm gonna put a large on Kaz while you put invisibility on Kaz. So
I
Kaz
Yeah.
is just invisible and massive.
Hell
As,
yeah.
as soon as she transforms, I'll cast mine because it's only a minute, so I don't want to waste any second.
Yeah.
And then I'll cast a large. I don't know I don't know what the cast time on that is. So
It's
No,
one
it's
action.
It's an action. So if you guys can do it simultaneously, it's fine.
Yeah.
stop with the fuzz in the coffee.
You
Gross.
have fuzz in your
Guys,
wait,
do you
why
hear
you have
that?
fuzz in your
Lazarus
coffee?
is sending a fax.
Okay, there we go. And then
So,
To who? I wonder.
then I'll
Lazarus,
use. Oh, okay, we're starting. Okay.
as you step through the open doorway, casting Shield of Faith upon yourself to reinforce and harden your armor. You make your way out into the large open lobby. A black grand piano sits just feet away from you. And your allies watch with anxiety and anticipation through the opening in the doorway.
Point to the piano and look up at the two. May I?
John looks at Quentel and shakes his head.
There will be more opportunities for you to regale me with your musical talents.
I do it anyways.
Okay. Give me a performance.
Oh, it's one of my worst stats. Let's do it.
Oh, okay. That's one of my worst
I'm
stats. Does
singing a
well.
little
Okay.
song. A
With
little
a plus
song.
5.
It goes.
He does twinkle twinkle. He does
Oh, the
twinkle, twinkle.
limelight that your heroes bask in, but underneath this bloody mass and deadly sin. But further down, a truth that we both know. So what lies deeper, deep dark below? Da 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 da. Deep dark below. Whoa, 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 whoa. A truth that we both know, deep dark below, the hope that you won't let go, deep dark below.
Uh, as he, as he,
Really just
as he's,
letting
as
Laz
he's,
perform the whole song.
Yeah.
as he's singing it, I'm telepathically. Are we supposed to be waiting for a signal or something?
And
I don't think so.
Lazarus isn't responding.
So and then okay. I
What
guess
was
we'll
that?
just start.
Oh no, not you. Lazarus is tapping on the sending stone while he's singing.
oh
That's our cue. Okay.
No,
I-
that's not your cue. You guys.
no, we don't
No?
know. He's doing the tap. Well,
I'm doing the tap to keep the rhythm, of course.
Okay. So I'm gonna guess we just go anyway.
No.
Okay. When do we
we
go?
don't know the signal. We don't know anything. We don't know whether we
The
start or
signal
not.
is them shooting me.
We didn't. You didn't. Okay.
I did specify that.
Okay.
As you finish your performance and the song you were playing, Kenthal appears to be genuinely impressed and entertained.
of course.
She gives way to a small, light series of applause. So, it appears that you and your companions and me and my family are at odds with one another.
Would appear so, yeah. Yeah, I'd say we're pretty much on the opposite ends of the rope, yeah.
So, as I'm sure Jarvis has told you, I come offering a deal. You and yours depart the city. My men will stand down. You will be granted free passage to leave and never return.
What might the alternative be?
She smiles coyly as she gestures with a hand at all of the various drow currently training their crossbows on you.
May I introduce you to option 3? As I'm hitting chords on the piano. Completely ugly chords. Actually, there's a 3 and a 4. Option 3. I kill you right here, right now, in front of all your men, and you will be skewered upon the wall behind you like a fish with a spear through it. Option 4. I don't do that, and your entire city and your little nation of drow get flattened beneath hundreds of thousands of tons of rock.
She chuckles. A very bold assertion. Many have claimed that they would drop Menzo upon my head. Many more have failed. And truly, do you mean to have me believe you have the means of leveling this entire city?
Tapping the stone again, asking him if he's done it yet.
Yes.
Oh. You see. You don't believe me? Is that what you're saying?
I've little reason to. Yes, you may have destroyed the Sorcier, the Arak, and the Melee. But those are simply buildings. Those can be rebuilt. It would take the power of a god to fell this city.
Or maybe that of someone who breaks them. As I signal the thing, start, as I throw the lance at her.
Roll the attack.
Ooh.
Can
Breaker
John
of Chains.
Can John intercept that?
If
He
that
got
is his
room.
prerogative, yes, he can. You do have deflect missiles.
Deflect
Yeah.
missile, and redirect.
Go ahead and roll damage for me. So that way we can see what we need to calculate if he can redirect. Because I believe you have to reduce it to 0 in order to redirect, correct?
Yep.
See,
I believe
and
so.
then roughly 50.
That's going to be
6,
5d6.
6.
So 32.
Alrighty. Go ahead and deflect missiles in the chat for me, please.
I am looking at the wrong character sheet. I'm sorry. 1 second.
It's okay.
So 1d10. No, I don't think I'll be able to reduce the damage in total. Now it's up to 24 only.
Oh, okay.
If he sees like it's going fast enough that he knows that he can't deflect it, he's just gonna let it happen then.
Dang. So much for chivalry, eh, John?
It's not his job. It's not his job.
I'm
He's
not your bitch.
wrong.
It's not
He's
his
not
job.
wrong.
He was only going to do he was going to do it. He was going to do it as a favor, but if he knows that he can't do it, oh well. She warned him. She warned him.
Okay. So, Lazarus, as you give off this benign signal, unbeknownst to those around you, you raise your throwing arm, your spear manifests, and you toss it with all of your might, watching as it picks up speed along its course. And as it's about to collide directly with Kenthel, using the strange weapon on her hip, she grabs it, and with a flourishing crack, its various heads rise up and deflect the spear away in the nick of time. But this is of little consequence. As you begin to feel the city around you shake and rock violently, something is happening. Kenthel is given pause. She looks around, watching the building shake, and then casts a look of both surprise and shock at Lazarus. What have you
Option
done?
4. I'm a man of my word, and you chose option 4.
Another violent tremor shakes the building and cavern of Menzo Berenzan.
Menzo Berenzan. Menzo Baron was. Huh? Jean, you like that one? That's a good one.
John rolls his eyes.
Baron was.
John rolls his eyes, shakes his head, it's like,
Past tense, because, yeah, I gotta work. Well,
You see her quickly take a moment and pause. Her eyes begin to glow with a violet light before growing wide. Her jaw drops and she takes several steps back in disbelief. You... What have you done?
same thing I've done to about 1 million other cities.
Party members, within the confines of the study, you watch as the shelves shake violently before careening down, now no longer weighted by the contents that once rested on them. What do you do as you watch Lazarus
oh god. But
having this dialogue with...
Is that good?
I telepathically tell to Lazarus, what did you do?
Chiquita starts clapping gleefully because if she knows what those tremors are, you know, being that she loves explosions. Is there a way I can tell?
Insight with advantage, Chiquita.
Should we continue with the plan?
Trigger hasn't been set yet.
Okay.
Rolled.
Double 13.
Wow, that's sad.
No.
The tremors are familiar. You can't quite tell, but your gut would have you believe that they're an explosion. Multiple, if you're... But you couldn't quite say for certain.
I'm excited either way.
I'm tapping on the sending stone again. Pick up, followed by my location.
I see Chiquita, I'm like, why are you so excited? What's going on?
Oh, don't you feel it?
As I unholster the gun and start firing.
Holy shit!
The room erupts into panic as the drow rush to Kenthel and attempt to provide her cover as the various effects of the room tremor and shake. Casting books, pottery, vases, and even some of the mounted photos and portraits from their fastenings and crashing down to the ground. As gunfire erupts, filling the cavernous space with its boisterous reverberations. Lazarus, you managed to successfully wing Kenthel and headshot one of the guardsmen attempting to move to protect her.
Is Destiny 2 for real?
What if I... myself. Funny stamina point. Or... 1, 2... It dies... And... I'm about to use about 5 stamina points. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 Eldritch Blasts.
The fuck?
Straight at her.
The fuck?
He gets the base number of blasts, right? 5 at his level. And then, on top of that, he's spending a stamina point to recast it again. So he's essentially spending 2 stamina points in addition to his action to cast Magic Missile 3 times. Does that make sense? Eldritch Blast, pardon me. Eldritch Blast. But yeah, you get what I mean.
Eldritch Blast has
I'm thinking of
Three beams.
Mix doing something similar. That's why it popped into my head and bar.
Mixed. I mean, what the fuck? Why did I say mixed?
You see what I'm saying? Like
3 beams, 11th level. I cast Eldritch Blast 5 times.
Yeah, there. Okay, so yeah, there we go.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
While you watch your Warforged ally unleashing a veritable hail of Eldritch blasts in every which direction, what are our party members within the confines of the study doing?
We go now.
Yeah, I was like, okay, screw it.
We had a plan.
Well, the plan is not happening, so let's just fucking kill them.
Alright, the trigger never
Kaz
happened.
runs
Go.
out to the room.
Hold
No,
on,
to
let's
the hall.
cast on you.
Wait,
Oh,
let us cast on you real quick. Okay,
She
I will.
skids on the floor.
Okay, I will cast.
As you're transforming, we cast our
Greater invisibility.
greater invisibility and enlarge.
And I cast enlarge with my mage thingy.
Oh, that's large.
Yeah. So if he was a huge creature, he would be gargantuan now.
Kaz is massive, by the way.
Okay, so, my friends, as you implement your next part of the plan, you watch as Kaz, once given the signal, begins to manifest her draconic avatar, filling this tight space very quickly with her form.
Well, I was hoping she was like doing it as she's jumping out, but okay.
As Isla and Lance move to cast their own magics upon her, the dragon, as she proceeds forward, stomping through the arch, through the threshold of the doorway, leaving a rather sizable hole in her wake.
I imagine like
By the time she makes it into the main hall, her form fills the majority of the space.
if we could
Not that
see
we
it.
would know.
If we could see it.
If you could see it.
Oh, technically, I could see it now that I think about it.
Because of remembrance, yes.
Yeah.
I gotta imagine like her rushing out of the door. She disappears and then suddenly, like giant footsteps out of nowhere.
I won't go out just yet.
How big is she now? She's huge.
I wanna before Isla goes out, I want her to summon.
One moment.
Okay.
Okay. At base, Kaz is 20 by 20. And Gargantuan has no upper limit. So she's probably somewhere in the ballpark of 40 by 40, which means that this room barely contains her unseen form.
She's essentially squishing everyone.
This room is rubble. The balcony that once sit overhead, where the doorway to the study was, is now collapsed in on the first floor. The soldiers and guardsmen who were upon it are strewn about, some prone, some buried, some dead.
Yeah, that would squish out everyone. Yeah.
I love
And as
this.
she, me too, as she enters in this way, she aims to bite down on Jean.
Okay.
John, do you have blind sight, true sight?
I don't think I do, but I do have it back. Does my passive perception sense it though? That's the question. I don't have blind sight or true sight. Wait, actually, no. Let me closer. That's a good question, actually.
You know what? Give me a perception roll at disadvantage,
Makes sense.
as it's unseen.
Fair. 19.
All right. John, you don't see it, but
Yeah.
you can clearly see the destruction currently tearing across the room, as well as the sensation of being watched. Something is about to attack you. Kaz, make a bite attack. Flat.
That's how would I...
Just without advantage, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
And John, as this sensation of something approaching quickly draws close, you, with preternatural reflexes, jump backwards out of the way before you feel a sharp gust of wind like the snapping of jaws. Massive jaws.
After dodging, John's like, he goes towards Quental, grabs her by the shoulder. I told you not to make him talk. And he misty steps with her towards the exit.
How many of my Eldritch Blasts do you have?
Oh boy.
You mind, the target was her.
So, let's see. It's gonna be 1, 2. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them hit. And one of them critical.
Yeah, one of them is crit.
Looks like a 7 hit. Where's my Eldritch Blast? Okay, I'm just gonna mass roll them on here because D&D Beyond's gonna take too long.
Real.
I have the automated dice roller, so this is just them flat. Do you just double the hit dice? Because if so, I can probably just simplify this. So when you do criticals, would it just count as an extra hit and I roll the damage for that extra hit? Or how do you do it? I forget.
I could just click the macro, because it does. It still does roll damage even through D&D Beyond. So like.
Oh shit! Yeah, let's just do that. Go ahead. You can roll the macro. I don't care. Unless I could just do it all at once.
Yeah, just do it all at once. For some reason, Roll20 is not doing it.
I mean, it's all force damage anyway.
Yeah, it's all force damage.
Should I just roll an extra like D10 plus 6 for the
So,
crit?
just roll like 6 and then roll 1 and then redouble that one.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Okay. So this is normal, and then this is the extra little doodad. 6. Oh, that's 7. Well, whatever. Just add 9 to that.
No, that's so. Well, no, you add 3 to that because you double the dice, not the.
No. So I rolled 7.
No, I doubled the damage on the crit. Yeah, I've been doing that since day one.
Even with the modifiers. Wow, really?
Ignore that last one. Ignore that last one.
That's why sometimes the crits be like chunky that you guys throw out there.
I see.
Yeah.
So that's 18. So that's 18.
2 plus 6, 8.
That's 99 damage.
Yeah, right on the dot, 99.
That's 99 damage.
Damn. Okay. As Jean moves to dodge these strange unseen attacks. No sooner does that happen, does the torrent of arcing eldritch blasts come careening down like a hail of arcane hellfire. One by one, smashing into Kenthel before sending her careening back and over the edge of the balcony, dropping 20 feet in the process.
Shit.
Can John like jump to catch her?
You can try. Give me sleight of hands and acrobatics.
Sleight of hand and acrobatics. Okay, hang on. Because if she's taking that much damage, yeah, he's going to help.
Can I try and go my walking speed plus Misty Step to try and get a few more in?
26 and 14.
John leaps over the edge of the balcony, moving with that same vulpine grace and agility that he's become known for. Leaping down, he attempts to reach down and grab Kenthel. And as she reaches up, she fails to do so in time, as she hits the ground with a heavy and hard thud. And Jean lands just next to her.
I look at John has a look of massive disappointment in his face, looking down on her.
She looks up at Jean, seeing the visible disappointment. Her face contorts into one of despair. I can do better. I can be worthy. She gingerly attempts to climb to her feet.
DM, how much health would you say that she has left? Yeah, if John can tell, like how much?
Can I do something now that if I hear the thud?
Yes, indeed. As
Okay.
you've made your way out into the main lobby. Now, give me one moment while I pull over some tokens for you. I would do so for Kaz, but you kind of can't see her at the moment.
Yeah, she's huge. You have an idea?
You would also just cover the entire map.
Yeah, also I think she's the entire map at this point, right? Or at least majority of it.
I still want to summon before Isla goes out.
Okay.
Okay, because
So,
She's
go
like,
ahead and roll a
"What?
D100 for me, please. No, she's more than that.
Oh, dang.
Gargantuan size? Oh, yeah. She is big.
40 by 40.
She a
Let me
big
summon
girl.
a
She's
false
about-
Hydra.
She's 40 by 40.
About
so
40 by 40.
False Hydra.
But
I'm gonna start sobbing.
that's accounting for like if she were shaped like a square. Dragons are long. So it's
like-
probably more like she's something like this.
Yeah, around like this. Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, no, 40 by 40, so it'd be around this.
Yeah, that's a good way to yeah.
Around this big.
I'm debating if I want to do it as a level 4 or level 5 spell.
Now give me one moment while I cover that for you, Isla.
Please don't be a false Hydra. I'm so done with false Hydras for the day. For the year.
Wait, did
Oh,
you guys
no.
did you guys fight a false Hydra in the other campaign?
Yes.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
that night.
Yep.
I'm so done with false
How
Hydras,
did-
please.
How did that go?
Everybody
Very
survived.
well, actually.
I haven't said everyone's.
Well, technically, everybody
Everybody
who
that we cared about survived.
Oh my god.
That's
That's a big
nice way to-
distinction.
that's
a
not
nice-
what I would say. I would
that's a
say
nice-
that some prior player characters, unfortunately, were lost.
Everyone
Three
I
of
cared
them.
about survived.
So
everyone-
yourself.
Two people?
Yourself survive. Is that what you're saying?
No,
Don't worry, the Devourer likes that.
Oh!
Jesus.
Hey, I'm working on it.
Ooh.
He's working on you.
Ew.
Yeah, I know he is. Weirdo.
Eden.
God.
What the fuck is this?
What do you mean, what the fuck is this? It's a 15! What do you mean, what the fuck is this?
What did you
1-5.
What did you summon? What did you
I
summon?
don't know. Not a false Hydra, though. Can tell by his voice, not a false Hydra. That's for sure.
Did you make this list, or
Bro,
did you
what
just
the
like
fuck,
randomly?
bro? What is that thing? Why
I
is
don't
it
know.
covered in toilet paper?
What the fuck did I summon?
Excuse me?
Is it a mummy?
It's a mummy.
Russo, can I do one more thing? Once I get in
Oh.
there.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't let Tranquil see it.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh.
Mommy?
Oh.
Mommy?
Can I do another thing? Actually, wait, hold on.
Oh my god. Thank you, Kami.
Can I do another thing?
I guess we'd be here now, right? We'd be
What's
here.
what's Lance attempting to do?
Okay, because
What did you
I'm
do?
realizing how close she is to death, and also hearing the stories of like missing their chance, he's gonna just cast Psychic Glance and just try and kill her immediately if he can, or incapacitate her. Hopefully, her intelligence sucks.
Psychic
Yo.
Lance.
How appropriate.
You,
This is a what save?
It's a DC 16
Intelligence.
intelligence saving throw.
yeah.
That's what they're gonna do.
Hello?
I know another thing. I got another thing. Yes, I did.
14.
Okay.
Jesus, 10d6.
Well, actually, because also
11d6.
and then well, I also have my I didn't.
Oh,
sorry,
so,
if it's-
yeah. No,
my
I'm
blade.
just say no more. Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured.
God
Thank you.
damn.
So that would be 13d6.
Correct.
Jesus. Oh no.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it was nothing under
That was
so
one
I'm not
hell of
complaining.
a fucking roll, man.
You love to see it.
That's 50. So that's 152 damage done to her. Is she dead?
No.
She's
Oh.
a god, guys. Please.
She's not a
Yeah, but I
god.
also
She's not a
but I
god.
also wanted to incapacitate her.
Thought she was a god.
Nah.
Boring.
Okay.
I wanted to make sure she doesn't get away because all the fucked up stuff she's done. I'm like,
I have a good
Yeah.
plan. I have a good idea. I wanna shoot her.
she's incapacitated until my next turn. So basically, she's a sitting duck.
I wanna shoot her.
Yeah.
I wanna disintegrate her.
Oh god. Oh god.
As
But you just summoned though. You just
Lance
summoned though.
steps
I wanna disintegrate
forward
her.
and unleashes a psychic assault, casting his lance upon her.
Hmm.
Kenthal is suddenly racked by convulsions. She begins to seize and falls to the ground. Another
looks at-
thunderous explosion shakes the building.
John looks at
Go ahead.
John looks at Kental and just sighs like that's it. That's it.
John, I don't think they're worth it. You should leave them behind.
I don't know how Kaz would feel about devouring Kenthal.
John, leave them behind. They're at loose end. Come on.
A
John.
massive quake, not too far off from your current position, shakes the foundation of the building once more. And Kenthal, as she lays incapacitated, John looking upon her with disappointment. Kenthal opens her eyes.
Oh, fuck.
Your eyes.
A
Eat 'em.
spider sigil. The mark of Loth
No, that's
glows
the god.
upon her brow. She shakily climbs to her feet as more thunderous quakes begin to collapse sections of the Bainray estate. John steps forward, and with a lightning fast slice of his sword, he rends open a rift. Moving to step through.
This is your subconscious.
Oh no. Can I spend stamina for Kaz to move again?
You can indeed.
Alright. Chomp.
Hang on. Jeez.
I just realized I could have stamina to probably disintegrate her. Shit. Suffering.
I'm just making sure I'm with them, right?
Correct. Hold on. It seems it didn't copy your token over when I was getting the grouping. Sorry, 1 second.
Okay. No worries. Just trying to figure out the range of other stuff.
Nah, fair.
I think I have 6 quills.
Yeah, why didn't it take you? It's weird. Okay. Kaz, as you bite down, rushing forward before Kenthel can make her way through the rift, your bite makes purchase.
Were you biting John or biting Kentel?
Kenthel.
Okay.
Kill that bitch, kill that bitch.
If there's time, I'll just spend all my stamina to send all my quills at Quinthel.
As you begin to attempt this onslaught upon her, her arms still latched tight in the gargantuan maw of Kaz.
Invisible maw.
Kaz, you begin to feel something strange on your lips.
Oh no.
Her flesh isn't as soft as you thought it would be. In fact, you can't seem to puncture it. You watch in horror as the form of Kenthel begins to change. Her body begins to morph and contort. Long, sinewy spines begin to jut out from her waist. And in moments, Kaz, you're staring down Loth, the Spider Queen.
Phase 1 finish. Phase 2 next.
I need a DC 24 Constitution saving throw from you, please.
Ooh.
You suddenly feel a terrible sting in your mouth. As you reel back, blood begins to pour and fill, coating your tongue with a bitter tang. You feel strange. As you look down, the weapon that Kenthel was wielding is now covered in strange black barbs. And the Spider Queen is smiling. Another thunderous explosion rocks the building, and you feel a massive gust of wind pour in as the windows shatter. Looking over your shoulders behind you, a black ship floats just outside.
Oh, gang, that's our ride. We better go. Gotta spit it out.
It.
What is this?
It's our ride out of here.
Uber
we're
pulled
back.
up.
Can't get away again.
Wait, we're bailing? I thought we were.
Can we guarantee that the ship is gonna kill?
Do you want to fight a god right here, right now?
Isn't that the point? Isn't that what we came here for?
Wait, is that a goal?
We knew that. We knew this. We knew that coming in, didn't we?
Yeah, but the entire place is collapsing. I mean, if you guys want to stay, I'll stay.
She can't get away again.
Telepathically, I'm asking, like, are you going to? Are we just going to let her go, or are you planning to level the entire city?
The city's already been leveled. It's
What?
about to come down on our heads.
Jerry, as you peer outside at the words of Lazarus, you see something you never thought you would see. Various pillars of light pour in from above and onto Menzo Berenzin.
Oh, what the fuck?
No.
It would
Oh
appear
my god.
This was
that
not
the
the plan.
ship has literally blown its way from the surface to Menzo Berenzin.
This was not the plan. Why would you?
Chiquita's so happy right now.
Jerry's like saying
We're
telepathically.
the
We were
good
supposed
guys,
to.
right?
We were supposed to save the city. What the hell are you thinking?
There was
I'm
a
doing
spider
it
in
best.
here. We had to get rid of it, right?
The
I was
prophecy was foretold.
I was just gonna telepathically say to Lazarus, I like you. You're fun.
Nothing of worth was lost.
What? Nothing of worth was lost.
Nope.
Jerry looks appalled. It's like,
Ooh.
upon hearing that in his thoughts, like he's seething mad now. He's seething mad.
Lance can't speak. He's just shaking right now.
The ship just outside is drawn close to the windows, and you see a figure on its top deck. An ominous black smoke seemingly permeating from his body and cloak his entire head like a pitch black flame.
Weird question. Does this ship look familiar?
No.
Okay. I'm asking this to John and about John and Jerry, by the way.
I'm asking through the setting stone how much time we have left before the entire place collapses.
You hear back in kind. 30 minutes. 30 an hour if we're lucky.
That's 30 minutes to kill a god. Come on in.
They won't get away.
And the figure steps across the deck of the ship. As they cross the threshold, moving through the now shattered window frame, you watch them hop down onto the marbled calcite ground. token.
Is Lot out of Kaz's mouth now?
Yes.
Yeah, she spat it out. That sting was nasty. Did that do damage, by the way?
How big is she? How big is she?
Yes, it did. How big is Loth?
Yeah. Is she still like humanoid size, or is she like now huge?
One sec, I gotta pull up the sheet again. I accidentally closed it. She is big. She is large. She is almost as large as Kaz is right now.
Out of nowhere, Tranquil appears. I've been summoned.
Oh yeah,
mommy,
kaiju
mommy,
fight.
mommy.
No, stab that. It's a kaiju fight, damn it.
Oh
fuck is
no,
that
I'm in
mummy
front of
gonna
you.
do
I guess I'm gonna get stepped on.
The fuck is my mummy gonna do against this?
Be
Moms?
Let's stop it.
be gauze for all the wounds we're gonna get.
Yeah. John looks at Walt, looks at everything around. Well, you've made your choice then, and he leaves. He leaves.
Damn!
He leaves.
Okay, cool. You only gotta fight one of them.
It's like,
Okay.
he leaves. He's like, he's warned him. He's given him his advice. He's been ignored. Fuck him.
What guy?
Nothing of worth was lost.
God.
He doesn't say that, he
Oh,
doesn't say
we have things to talk about. We have things to talk
Lazarus
about.
has
Yeah, Isla agrees with
Nikita
Lazarus.
agrees with Lazarus.
So does Isla.
I can pull up the statistics right now.
Yes, can't agree or disagree with anyone right now.
This
She is
place was
just
a shithole.
furious.
You took the words right out my mouth, Lazarus. You are
This
truly
place is a shithole.
one of my kind.
Lazarus.
Jerry is in a existential crisis right now, but
Jesus.
leaving it.
Oh dang, it is a kaiju fight. Let's go.
Is that actually the scale?
Yes.
She got titties.
Oh my.
Tranquil, Spirit of Tranquil, leave this place.
It truly is a kaiju fight where we're just lined up and we're not really moving aside from forward and backwards.
Oh God.
As the figure crosses the threshold onto the battlefield, you look back, you see a strange individual. He makes his way down the staircase and stands alongside you all silently.
New friend.
Who's this guy?
Jerry looks at him with feeding rage, but not sure how to react to everything that's going on right now. He's like frozen in place.
Poor Jerry.
Isla's
He
gonna look at
didn't
this.
sign up for this.
Isla's gonna look at the dude and be new dude and be like, "You're not gonna die, right?"
If you do, nothing of value was lost.
God.
Hey, Lamau.
You hear a distorted voice call back to you. A slight, humorous edge to the tone. Only one dying today, Chum, is that spider that's gonna get crushed beneath my boot. As he
Person to
says
worry
this,
about.
he grabs the large sword strapped to his back and draws it. So, you guys ready to kill a god?
You hear
It's gonna be a war.
a roar from Kaz, who is still invisible? Question mark.
Yeah, he is. He is.
So you just hear a roar from the ether.
There are tears welling up in Jerry's eyes, seeing the just a glimpse of the destruction that's happening away from from where the ship is. He's holding grasp his spear and his shield. Is like, we're gonna have a discussion later. And he turns to face Lot.
Lance doesn't even look outside because he can't imagine it. He doesn't want to see it, but it's not tears welling up. He's already crying, and he's just gripping tightly
What?
and trying to channel all his frustration at Loth and not anyone else at the moment.
Man, it sucks to be good alignment.
Yeah.
I was having
I
fun.
pose a choice to you, friends. We can stop here and pick up the top of initiative and battle next session. Or you can attempt to fight Loth now, but I cannot account for how long it will take.
I got
it's
classes
midnight there, right?
tomorrow, bro.
It's
Exactly. This is
Yeah.
the reason why I present the
I gotta wake up
choice
for
now.
5 hours.
Yeah.
Much
Yeah,
appreciated.
you should sleep
Hope
I
you
am
then.
mess
so
up next time.
I'm
Yeah, this
so
is-
sorry. I'm so sorry for delaying this.
No, it's
Oh my
fine,
God.
bro. It happens. It happens. If you slept in, you probably needed it, so don't sweat it. D&D
Yeah,
ain't
Everything
going
wouldn't
nowhere.
have changed anything anyway. Like,
Exactly.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Who
we
knows how
probably-
long this could have taken anyways?
We
Bingo.
would not have been
Fair.
able to fight her
Fair.
today anyway because of class. So,
So with
Kiki,
that
was that
said,
you? What the
We
fuck
would've
was that
finished the fight,
noise?
and I would have gone straight to change
Honey, are
and
you
go to class.
okay? Are you
Yeah.
okay? What was that noise you just made?
She's trying to communicate.
No, my cat just made the weirdest noise, and I was like terrified because
no, I heard
No,
that
I heard
too.
it, I heard it.
Yeah.
I had no clue what that was. She's never made that noise before. What the fuck was that?
And so, my friends, next session, you fight a god.
Can
Yep.
I get the last blow? I really want Isla to kill her. Is that how that works here?
You can't call dibs on the
Yeah, you
last
can. The whole point is to kill her as fast as possible.
Damn it.
Oh, guys, she's too low. Put healing word on her. We gotta let Isla get the last kill.
John is John's in the manor at the moment, I guess. He's back there.
Correct.
You fucked off.
Yeah. He's back there. He dusts himself off from the ruckus. And he communicates to Scarlet King. Dot's fighting the blue. Dot's fighting now. I'm not sure if she's gonna survive. Gotta say, not very smart, that lady.
Well, guess we're gonna have to find out how that all plays out next session, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiki.
We're the good guys, right?
No.
There is no good guys. There is no
You
good
paused.
guys.
Uh,
No, you're okay.
All the good men died.
I just
Hey,
want to
Lamau.
say, the cat is safe. The cat is fine.
Damn.
That's
There's
good
so
news.
much truth in that statement, Medi.
Well, Lance refuses to believe that all of them are dead.
I'm sorry, guys.
It's all the good men are dead only if you choose to not be good.
Chiquita wanted to blow this place up a while ago, but never got the chance. I was going
I
to
rephrased that.
actually
Oh.
ask Lazarus to blow it up with her.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Man.
I think Lance just is just now fully embracing what kind of people he's surrounded with.
Hey, if you think if he thinks those two are bad, wait until he sees the true side of Isla.
I've always. At this point, nothing can shock me about Isla unless she's actually the person who's been like scheming everything.
Yeah, but also
He is
you like, things come into perspective when sudden genocide was enacted.
Yeah, well, the whole point of Lance was promising people he would help them.
Poor Nance.
Well, what
You're
I don't
hoping-
feel too bad about not saving the slaves back there anymore.
I mean, we did
Apparently,
save
dropping-
them, just not in
No,
the
we
way
did.
you wanted to.
You
Would
can't
you
say we
rather
saved them
them
by killing
slave
them
or
sooner
die
or something
We
like that.
saved
Freaking
them
drop in the bucket.
from getting abused more.
They
You-
died free men. Rather that than them
They're
live as
not
slaves.
going to be abused anymore. So Kiki,
Jerry is
honey,
not-
it's midnight.
Jerry is
Please
not
chill
happy.
out.
Jerry
And
is
once
not happy.
Kaz gets out of her rage state, she's also gonna have a lot to think about.
Jerry is not happy. Just plainly not happy.
Personally, I couldn't have
There's
gone
clearly
any
a
better.
divide in the group right now.
Yeah,
We'll
oh,
address
you
that
think?
after the fight. No,
You
I
think?
mean like the split is an even 3-3.
Honestly, Isla's just kind of vibing.
Yeah, but also the fact that you're vibing is also
The
meaning
fact that you're vibing all means that you're tacitly agreeing to what's happening.
Isla never said she didn't.
so well, then it's a distinction without a difference then.
There's a distinction without a difference. I was like, it's still a bystander. It's bystander issues anyway.
Well, think of it this way. Elistray got her wish. Her people will get to see the surface soon. Since there's no longer a ceiling.
The surface is coming to them.
Yeah, well the
Yep.
question is if they are alive to see the surface.
Dang.
Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah,
Yes,
even
yes.
if there are survivors, Lance is gonna know there's a good amount of them who are dead because guess what? Rubble fell on them.
Oh,
Personally,
yeah.
I am literally Aaron Yeager. I am literally Aaron Yeager. Literally.
Well, no,
I mean,
Aaron Yeager.
literally.
You would be Aaron Yeager if all you did was accounting for nothing. Because fuck him, he did nothing.
He did nothing.
Aaron.
You're right.
All I ever wanted to do was save your life. Never wanted to grab the knife. I swear.
I wanted to kill everybody in sight.
This does not surprise me at all. In and out of character.
I'm sure the Devourer is looking at Isla too now.
Hey, you leave the Devourer over with Eden, okay? Isla is not going to become.
Devourers in 7 campaigns. Come on.
Fair enough.
I'm looking at this other dude. It's also just like, all right, who's he?
Yeah,
Actually,
who's
worse
that guy?
he's actually worse than the Scarlet King. Good luck.
Guys, that is the Scarlet King. Come on.
I don't like y'all's evil's laughs. Can y'all chill the fuck out?
It's fucked.
Okay.
Oh, it sucks. It sucks to play good aligned characters, I'll tell you that.
My characters are like, hey, what's a good
Neutral
character?
is the way to go, you know?
Hey, and then me over here,
A
like,
little
what's
bit
a
of
good
good, a
character?
little bit of bad.
Play
At
the
the end of the
neutral
day, the
character.
job gets
He's a
done.
recurring villain now.
Uh,
I play the neutral character. He's a recurring villain now. I
And
think
then
that says a lot.
And then me over here, like, I've never played a good character before.
he was such a simple boy, just wanting to go on adventures.
And now he's involved with genocide.
Da, 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 da,
No.
da, da.
I'm freeing them.
Liberation
No.
from the
no,
chains that bind.
No.
Now
We
that's
are
fair.
chain
That's
breakers.
that's some war. That is some Warhammer 40k kind of mindset, man.
Nah,
Hey,
if it
guys.
was Warhammer 40k, they would be glad to die for the Emperor.
No, I mean that's them thinking about. That's them thinking that it's the same mindset. Is that
Hey,
I'm
guys.
thinking
For
the
the
ones that-
Imperium.
Oh god.
Guess what, guys?
All-Star AF.
Yeah.
We are breakers of chains, and we broke the slaves' chains by killing them.
I don't like how you said it with glee.
Don't.
I'm sure somebody will fix this all, just not us.
It's not our problem anymore.
No, we did.
This is
The
in this
truth
moment.
of that statement is so painful.
This is
God damn it.
Lance is desperately hoping, like, act like my stupid godlike powers. Come on, do something, save people.
Or then
Oh,
I
at
was
least you
real
at
like
least you have that.
chaos.
Just
I love
maybe,
some
that
chaos.
might
At least-
happen next session.
At least you have. At least
The
you got that going for
culmination
you.
of all that trauma, the mounting sense of incapability. Maybe
got
it
that
all
going for
builds
you.
up to something.
And,
got that going for
it
you.
only
Jerry
just took trauma and everything. Yeah.
and Isla just
Jerry
over here
just feels like
thriving in the
shit right now.
chaos. Isla's just thriving in the chaos that is this whole situation.
Yeah. Well,
Jerry
I
better
think
be
we'll-
careful.
I know it's
Huh?
like
All this time
sorry,
around, Jerry better be careful. All this time around Godling.
No,
You know,
no,
things
no.
happen.
You will not. You will not. My sweet boy. My sweet boy, no.
Oh
Wait,
no,
what
John
happened?
2.0.
What are you
Here we
hinting at? Oh god. Isla's
But you-
loving the chaos. Isla loves chaos. She's diving. She's doing
Yeah,
great.
and then-
she's having the best time of her life. To
I
be honest.
assume the weight thing you were mentioning before about after using the power is just like he's real. Lance is just like I'm supposed to have all this power and like what is it for? And feeling this burden.
Yeah.
Now you finally get that weight I was referring. Yep, that's exactly it.
I
That's
assume that's what you're
exactly what I was
implying, but
referring- yeah.
now it's really hitting him because he's just like, come on, why can't I had
it's
this
a-
power once. I can cure people. I can help people, but it's not coming out.
It's that feeling that I could have done something, but I didn't.
You're telling him he has survivor's guilt. Great.
Oh,
Exactly what it is. Exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's what I said. He has. I did say it's the equivalent. It is.
Hey guys, don't you love that this world's next gods are heavily traumatized? And with that, I'm going to leave the call. Night, guys.
okay, good night.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm more okay with the idea that this god's a benevolent but traumatized god, rather than the apparently very apathetic 3 other godlings that are with us.
I feel bad for all the Fae. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, very bad for the Fae. I guess
No.
nothing feels more appropriate for the Fae right now, but winter is coming.
Fuck around and find out. But also, Isla doesn't care, even though she did for that one session.
Winter is coming. That's all I'm gonna say.
Guys, old habits die hard. Old habits die hard. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And with that, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream.
Yeah.
Much love as always.
I'm gonna make
Much
nice
excitement
glitter
as
in my
always.
basement.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, guys.
Good night. God damn
Yo,
it.
This is so real.
it's not fair. It's not fair. Only me and Alistair have to have this problem.
Oh man, I love D&D. Truly, well and truly. My friends, I hope you had a great time because I sure as fucking hell did. And boy, am I hyped to see them contend with their first god. An actual brawl of divinity. And with the stranger that is the Arbiter. How will this play out? Who knows? But if you had a great time, be sure to peep back in again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Before we wrap it up for the night, let's send a raid on over to somebody amazing on Twitch. Okie dokie. Let's see who is live right now. Hey. Okay. let's send the party on over to the Loopy Walrus. Yes, friend of the channel and a good person. They're doing a charity stream, I believe, and they're raiding, playing some World of Warcraft. Be sure to spam that chat with some love from the DPRQ. And as always, my friends, be sure to get plenty of rest, drink plenty of water, but more important than all of that, that you continue to love yourselves and each other, that tomorrow might be a better day. And I look forward to catching you all real soon.
DPRQ, we gotta stop meeting like this, my dude. Ooh. We gotta stop meeting like this. I feel like this has become kind of a habit we're creating here. But I always appreciate it. How you doing, my dudes? How the heck was D&D? Absolutely. Hell yeah. I assume it was D&D night. How the hell, how'd it go? About to fight. Oh my god, you're just gonna kill a god? I mean, if that's what you want to do. Just want to go after the spider goddess or spider queen or whatever she is. Do your damn thing. That's pretty sweet, dude. Good to hear, good to hear. Thank you again for choosing me as your raid target. I appreciate that. Finished up raid. We're moving on to the dungeon part of our night.
But you have to have already, the thing that's disappointing is you have to already earned the piece, so if you don't have the whole set already from normal or heroic, it kind of doesn't really do that much for you.
It's not a great week to be a healer, so...
I have, like, incomplete sets for all difficulties, so it didn't, like, give me a complete...
I appreciate that. That's what I try and offer. Just, you want to chill, relax. I'm just relaxing, man. I don't want to get hyped. I don't want to get nobody worked up. We just vibing, enjoying the night. How many people are in your D&D party? Like, what's the makeup? What's the comp? The elements answer to me. Fighter, Paladin, Warlock, Warforged. Okay. Okay. A Wizard, Warforged. Okay. A Bard? Not a Kobold Bard. Oh no.
Good on mana?
Yeah, let me just stop everybody's Grievous real fast.
Okay.
Ready. Interesting. That's kind of a bit. You got a menagerie going on over there. You got quite a few characters. A fairy cleric. Oh, jeez. You guys are